It's time for Think Fast, the speedrunning game show of fast times and sharp minds. I'm your host, Corva May. Tonight, Victory Transit Authority. We're on a one-way train to beat the Elite Four and also answer some Pokemon and transportation trivia. Our contestants for tonight's showdown, Travaria and Dynam. I'm sure everyone knows the rules, but just to be safe, this is Think Fast, the speedrunning game show. Our contestants will race for the best time in Pokemon Scarlet Victory Road, but with a catch. Boost and I can interrupt whenever we feel like to ask a trivia question. And if a runner answers right, we'll take some seconds off their final time. There's no penalty for guessing wrong, but focus too hard on answering the question, your run might suffer. For all you lovely folks watching, feel free to play along and chat. How are both of you feeling going into tonight's race?
Well, considering that the both of us just came off of another race, it's great.
Yeah, I'm definitely very well prepared for this.
I mean, the thing is, both of you have been focusing on Let's Go, which means you should be at an even playing field going into this game.
Yeah, I hope so.
We'll call it that.
So, without further ado, if y'all are ready, we can just get into it.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So without further delay, it's time to think fast. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so tell us a little bit about this run.
Well, it's a single story run, so we're not gonna play the entire game. Instead, we start right here in the middle of Mesagoza, skipping the intro, and we're just gonna beat one of the 3 major storylines, in this case, Victory Road. So our goal is to become a Pokemon champion, just like olden days.
They say like no one ever was, but they do kind of happen. It does happen every game.
It kind of does, yes.
A lot of people have done it. A lot of people are saying.
Yeah, and in this game, you're literally like Nemona's already a Pokemon champion, so it's like Nemona's already done. But I don't think that. I don't know if they use that theme song anymore. I have not watched the Pokemon anime since I think I was in elementary school.
Yeah, I think the last time I watched it was like when they were in Helen or something.
Well, no, I watched Black and White 2 recently because it was on Netflix. Apparently, it's one of the worst seasons. I thought it was all right.
Pretty sure the last season that I watched was the Sinnoh season. So
Okay.
it's been a while.
I hear the Galar one was really good, but it's also like weird. It's like not. It's like a mini series kind of thing.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
I know a lot of people who really liked it. The new one looks interesting.
I did catch like
I will say
a couple of the Japanese episodes of Horizons, and it looks pretty good so far. Interesting that Ash is, no longer in the picture as far as we know.
Rip.
He grew up. He's no longer. It's because he's no longer eligible for the seniors division. He's now in masters division.
That'd be it.
Yeah. And they don't want to encourage that on the anime. This is Think Fast, by the way. This is Speedrunning Game Show, which means we do ask trivia questions. I do have to ask before we get into the trivia questions, do both of you have chat closed? This has been a recurring issue for us.
I have chat closed.
Dana, I'm not getting a lot you here. I'm worried.
Oh,
If you don't, you need
I
to
have chat
actively be
totally
loud about
closed,
it.
don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, good. Proud and happy for both of you. This is making our lives easy for once in our lives. So, with that, Swoosh, give us a question. Not this one.
Oh. What is the only obtainable gem as of Gen 6?
Only obtainable gem?
Gem.
Like, are we talking about the gems that get used up? Is it flying gem?
No.
It's not flying
I
gem.
think it's normal gem, right?
That is
It
correct.
is.
10 seconds for trip. Thank you to Taberbell, by the way, for sending in this question. You all also know what nerf occurred to the gem in Gen 6.
I do not.
Best guess is it lowered the output by 50%.
It does not quite 50%. In Gen 5, I believe there were 50% boosts, which was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then now they're just 30% boosts. Which, like, You can just slap a life orb on there. I don't know. Unless you have Unburden. They're good with Unburden.
Yeah, also good with acrobatics.
Yeah?
No.
Yeah, considering that we do have our main, Flamigo. We will be teaching it acrobatics later on.
I believe the gem gets used up first too, right? So
Yeah, so you still
acrobatic
you get the boost from acrobatics plus the boost from the flying gem.
Well, not.
I remember
except
that was super busted in Gen 5 with Arcan. Like flying gem, acrobatics with that attack stat.
As a certified Arcan lover, please bring back. Please just my boy needs so much help. Please help him.
Certified Arcan enthusiast over here.
I love Arcan.
I also just love birds in general, so.
I do love birds in general, but Arcan is my third favorite bird in all of Pokemon.
Is Drifloon your first favorite bird in all of Pokemon?
It is essentially tied for first at this point.
Oh.
So why are the gems just not obtainable after Gen 6 or in Gen 6 onward? I don't
know why they like
follow.
nerfed them and then also made it so you can't get them, but you just can't get them anymore.
Interesting.
Yeah, they just went poof. They all got used.
Yeah, true.
Finite
Obtainable,
resource.
I mean obtainable in regular gameplay. Though I don't know, there might be an
Right.
item where like you have them and it's like, this item doesn't do anything anymore.
I don't know. Let's see.
Doing some quick research over here on
I'm
the
still
side.
trying to see the page is loading. No, because all of the gems got nerfed to 30% in
I
Gen
know.
6, but you just can't get them. So I assume
You
they
just
still
can't get
work.
them though.
If you
Yeah,
like,
I believe they
trade
still
forward.
work. But you, it's. I don't. There's not a way to trade them up into Gen 8 and 9 though,
Huh.
because you would have to do it through bank to home, and they can't have items in home. I think,
Okay.
right?
I
Chat,
don't know.
Yeah, I think.
keep me honest on that one, but I'm pretty sure there's no way to get.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an illegal trade. Like, the red exclamation mark pops up or something.
Right.
I got a Tangle Feet Flamigo, but it has it's adamant already, and it has 30 to 31 IV attack.
I'm
my
sorry.
goodness.
It has
that
maximum
is-
attack.
I did get a scrappy Flamigo. There are going to be a couple of differences in strategies between Scrappy and Tingle Feet that you'll see a little bit later. It only really matters on like a couple of fights, but that is an insane attack stat.
That is insane, yes.
If only it was Scrappy.
You might be wondering why Scrappy, which lets you hit with normal type moves against Ghosts, is actually useful in this. It's because it blocks Intimidate now, which is new to Gen 9.
Yeah, and there are a couple of things in this run that have Intimidate. One very, very cool husbando, perhaps.
It's good that you can at least run Tangled Feet for Victory Road, because back when Flamigo was used for Path of Legends, you just reset.
Yeah. I would say it's runnable. I wouldn't say it's runnable for PV attempts because it costs you like 2 to 3 turns across
Yeah.
the run, which is like turns in this game are super long because you can't turn off move animations. So it loses you like 30 seconds to run Tangled Feet. It's just worse.
Yeah, but at least you can do it for marathons, because I don't think you can win Path of Legends Flamigo if you get Mabosstiff
Ooh.
intimidated. I think you just lose, unless you crit.
Yeah,
That's
right. Well, it's a good thing that Flamigo was replaced in Path of Legends.
Long live Sprigatito.
Speaking of things that occurred in Gen 9, what are these 6 flying type Pokemon introduced in Gen 9?
Flamigo,
Right, those are 2 of them.
Squawkabilly,
That's one of them.
Nine types.
Oricorio wasn't
Bombardier.
in Gen 9.
Bombardier.
Yep. 2 for both of you.
Wait, what's the vault? Shoot. Not Electros. Gosh, I should have thought of Wattrel. I played United Wings on Pokemon TCG.
Just the evolution,
Live,
so
other
could a
day.
Wattrel is that its own answer?
Yep, that is one of the answers.
Okay, well.
Could not
There's
think of
one
Kilowattrel
remaining.
at all.
There's one remaining. Well, what am I missing?
I'm like thinking of like all the areas in Paldea right now.
Yeah. No, Espethra isn't flying type.
It's pure psychic, right? Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah, I
sure
think
it's pure
so.
psychic. Unless it isn't. Espathra?
No, that is pure psychic. They added so many birds, they had to make some of them not birds.
Apparently.
Can't think of the sixth one.
The sixth one is a paradox Pokemon.
Oh,
Ooh.
Iron Bundle?
No.
Iron Bundle is
water.
not.
I do not know VGC that well.
Wait.
I'll be honest, I
was
didn't know
pretty-
this was
is
a
it just
paradox one
the-
until I just saw it.
It was pretty big in Reg C.
I don't even know what
Honestly, I
XC is. Should have paid more attention to my VGC training. That's Greentail. It's not Fluttermane.
You can
That's
name
Ghost Fairy.
you can name the base mon it's based off of. We'll count that.
Ooh,
Well, Volcarona's fire bug, so it's not that.
wait, is it
Whatever that iron
the
one is.
Salamence one?
It is the Salamence one.
Oh,
It is not
Roaring
the
Moon.
Salamence one.
Oh,
No, it's not the Salamence one. It's not the
not the
Salamence one.
Salamence
I'm
one.
wrong. I'm wrong.
Pain,
I'm wrong. That's
suffering.
Roaring
It
Moon.
is not Roaring Moon.
I'm silly. Of course not the Salamence one. The Salamence one is Roaring Moon is a past one. There's a hit.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That doesn't really help me because I don't know the names of the future ones.
but you
well.
said it's a past version?
It is not a past version.
No, it's a future one.
It's a future version. I don't have
Can you name one of the words?
iron.
Okay.
Whoa!
Closer.
Iron. It's. I accidentally picked up
Wait.
Also Volcarona's paradox is fire poison.
Today I learned.
Yeah. Its flavor text is Pokemon or machine. Yep, that sure helps.
Yeah, it's.
do you know it's
Will it blend?
It's. do you know it's what's the term for the thing beneath it?
The shadow?
No. What's the what? You know what? Do you know the name? Its category name?
The steel flying Pokemon.
What, paradox Pokemon?
It's always
Yeah,
they're all
that's
paradox
what's
Pokemon.
All right, any other guesses?
I got
No.
nothing.
It
Neither.
is.
The only other thing I can think of is Iron Valiance, but I don't think that's it.
It is Iron
not Iron Valiant.
Jugulus or the Hydreigon paradox.
Oh, okay.
I always forget that Hydreigon is a Pokemon.
I forgot that it had a paradox form completely.
oh no, Fiddle.
It is Dark Flying.
Dark Flying.
So that is 2 for Dynam and 3 for Triv. So let's say 15 and 20.
That works for me.
I'll take it. We're on the board.
I'm getting ratio rocked.
I am trying to avoid a Citadel as I grab the XP Candy Large. Both kind of just in our candy route phase where we're just roaming around the world picking up a whole bunch of candies to stuff into our Flamingo.
Yeah, I already had to use one Pokédoll, so I'm just picking up basically any other that I find or that I know of.
I almost picked up the full heal that you get in Starfall Street. That is a lot of... I'm not picking up that Pokédoll. All right. Goodbye, Pyroar. Goodbye, Litlios.
I do love when I ran Path of Legends. I love like running past something that wasn't like a rare candy and it wouldn't pick up, and I'd be like, I just don't have a full restore this run. That's
I
fine.
don't need it. I don't need it.
Who needs it?
I don't need it. It's okay. I simply will not get paralyzed. It'll be fine.
Yeah, simply just don't get poison pointed.
Or
Pretty
frozen
simple,
or whatever.
yeah.
But what are we doing here? Are we? What's this shopping trip we're on?
So there's items in this game called experience candies, and they're super powerful. They will allow us to basically jump from, I think we're at level 26 right now, to level 55 for the first gym that we fight. But in order to be able to do that, we first have to collect them. They're scattered all across the world. So we're just kind of running across Paldea and collecting those items right now.
Yeah.
Along with some selling items, yes?
I was just going to say, this puts us in some really high-level areas, too. So, like, all the Pokemon that we're going to be seeing in this, like, snowy pass are, like, 35 to 45. And our Flamingo is level 26, which is why Triv and I picked up a couple of Pokédolls to allow us to run from encounters, because render range is a thing in this game.
Yeah, the hitboxes, like, for the battles are ridiculous. Could I please... Okay, get away from this. There we go. Sometimes it looks like the Pokemon is still, like, I don't know, 10 feet away, and you still get into the battle. It's very strange.
I jumped right into a horde of Ghastly.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
Also, I did a little bit of a different opening movement where I went out of the gate immediately instead of flying to get the Flamingo first, because I wanted to get that one Pokédoll early that you can grab on the way to Clove. It's just a little safer. It is slower because you have to do one extra fly. But, yeah. Just... The Fuecoco is super slow, and it's level 9. You're gonna get outsped by basically everything, including stuff like Sunkern. So having that Pokédoll for those first 2 minutes is pretty helpful for a race scenario.
More like Flasloco.
I'll be honest, I
Absolutely.
didn't even think about the possibility of encountering anything on the way to Flamingo, so I'm really glad that I didn't.
Yeah, it doesn't really happen a lot, but, you know, it's a race. Stuff goes wrong. Which, by the way, I think this is the first time that this category has ever been raced.
Oh, wow.
I don't think that's ever been...
Really?
Yeah.
Happy to be the inaugural. Where it will surely everything will
We're
go
making
correctly
history.
and you will both have PBs.
We're making history here. And speaking of history,
Oh no.
what is the highest speed recorded by an elevator during regular operation? You can give it in miles per hour or kilometers per hour. We'll accept both.
Regular operation, is this assuming that it doesn't reach like terminal velocity when
Yeah,
the cable is cut?
Regular
Yes.
operation means it's not in free fall.
Okay.
Also, the elevators never go into free fall
Yeah.
anymore. They're very reliable.
Neat.
I'm gonna
Let's say like 150 kilometers per hour.
Oh.
It is not that
That'd be
fast.
cool.
I wanted to go high.
absurd.
I want to go
Much.
high.
I'll stick with kilometers per hour and I'll say like 55.
I think that
It is between those two
let's
numbers.
say 80 kilometers per hour.
80's pretty close. Do we give it?
75.
75 is a lot closer.
75 is closer.
76.
It is 75.6.
Okay.
So I'll do 20 seconds to Dynam for that. It is located in the Guangzhou CTF Finance Center in China.
That's 47 miles per hour if you're American.
It is the 8th tallest building in the world, so I guess it justifies a fast elevator.
47 miles per hour is
That's fast.
so fast.
Like, how do you, like, I guess you ease into it, but like, how do you just go up
Yeah.
without like falling?
Yeah, like I can think
Falling
about
to the
going
floor.
47
Yeah, right?
miles per hour like
That's quick.
along the XY plane, but
Yeah. Up and
Not
down.
going
that
up,
just-
down.
Like, screw going to amusement parks. I want to go ride the fastest elevator.
You know, maybe
Honestly.
it's because I'm German and I'm like desensitized to speed.
good
That
old
I was going
Autobahn.
so high. Yeah.
More importantly, what's the acceleration on the elevator?
Oh no, I messed it up.
9.8 meters per second squared.
Wait, that's free fall.
That is
That's bad. That's bad when that happens.
So I guess this was like the proposal. It would take them from the 1st to the 95th floor in approximately 43 seconds.
That's
God,
fast.
that's so fast.
Yeah, and then they were modified to make them faster, which is the current speed that we just answered.
Oh, that was such
They
a bad
added
jump.
they added an additional 1 meter per second from 20 to 21. That's fast.
When I came
That's
back
fast.
to
I can't confirm.
when I came back to D-Rust this game for the first time, I landed that river jump that you just saw me fail like twice in 2 runs, and now I just can't get it at all.
You failed it too? Okay.
Yep.
Then I don't
I'm
have
just
to.
going for the backup.
I just did it again, and the second time it worked.
Oh, nice. Enjoy your hyper potion.
Actually, we have a correction to the previous question. The correct answer is the elevators at the GDQ hotel.
The fastest or the slowest?
Fastest. They were
Okay.
quick.
They were pretty quick, yeah. On a totally different note, Suze, give us this next one.
Related to elevators, what 2 types have no moves that cause flinching?
No moves
No
that cause
moves.
flinching. Ice.
No, icicle crash can flinch, right?
Icicle crash? Didn't even remember that was a move.
I don't know, can it?
Maybe I'm lying. Maybe icicle. Yes, icicle crash is a 30% chance of causing a flinch.
So does Mountain Gale.
I don't remember
I don't
that
know what
move,
move that is,
but
but-
I'll take your word on it.
It's the signature move of Hisuian Abalug.
That explains why I don't know it.
All right. Electric.
Electric has a flinching move.
It has
sure it
Thunder
has.
Fang and Zing Zap.
Thunderfang.
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
All the Fang moves
Fairy?
can flinch. So
Fairy is one.
Fairy
Ghost
is one of them.
Ghost is not.
Ghost is not.
Ghost
Ghost
is.
has Astonish.
Ah, right. Astonish. That was
Grass?
Not grass.
that would make sense.
Grass has Needle Arm.
Good old Cacturn.
You catch me saying steel?
Not steel.
Steel has Iron Head.
Honestly, I'm
Oh,
just
that's
glad I'm just glad to be reminded of all of these moves that can flinch.
It also has double Iron Bash.
Yeah.
me-
Shadows
Okay.
and Elemental.
Yeah.
Let's see. Trying to go down the type chart now.
Wait, it hits twice, and each one has a
That's
30%
rough.
chance to flinch. That's mess.
Just give that thing to King's Rock and let it
that
go to
shouldn't
town.
be allowed.
Psychic? Did we say that already?
It's not
Psychic
psychic.
has extra
Psychic has
sensory.
extrasensory
That was the okay.
and Zen Headbutt.
And Heart Stamp. You're forgetting
With
all
extrasensory
the...
can flinch.
all the important
I forgot about
moves that-
Heart Stamp.
Yeah.
Yeah, extrasensory
10%.
extrasensory has a 10% chance. Now the game is remember which types.
yeah,
We're not
yeah,
set yet.
basically.
It's not water, is it?
It's
water
not
surely has a
water, no.
flinching move.
Waterfall.
No,
Aquatail also.
Waterfall.
Waterfall, that's right. Dark definitely
Actually,
has flinching
if you have a
moves.
King's Rock, then any move can
True,
flinch.
Yeah,
true.
true.
This is true.
Yeah, Dark has 4 moves.
Bug?
Bug has Steamroller.
Steamroller.
I'm sorry, what?
Steamroller was introduced in Gen 5.
It is-
It's a Venipede move.
Also a Golem and
Of course it
Guzzlord
is.
move.
Just goes to show how much I know about Gen 5, apparently.
I'm learning a lot as well.
Alright. Listing the types in the game. Electric, fire, water, normal.
Ground?
Not ground.
Ground has Bone Club.
Bone
Bone
Club.
Club flinches?
10%.
Bone Club flinches.
Poison surely has a flinching move.
Yeah. I also thought Poison definitely has one.
Name it.
Is it poison?
It is poison.
It is poison.
Oh no! I was so sure.
Surely isn't.
was
All
like,
right,
wait.
go on then.
Poison jab, poison fang. Wait.
Surely
Wait a
one of those flinches. I don't know.
May all the Fang moves can flinch. Poison Fang.
All right, listen. I forgot about Poison Fang.
Yep, it is
Calling you out right here.
Fairy and Poison have no flinch moves.
Let's see if I get
20
static
seconds for
here.
Dynam.
Let's go. No static. You'll have
No
to see
static.
it.
Oh wait, you're
No
already on that
static.
fight. I'm just getting into that
Yeah.
fight right now. Probably because I missed the jump.
We have a lot. I wrote a lot of type questions this time. I'm excited just to
Remember
name
your
types
types, yeah.
this show.
It's good practice.
Let me just pull up my type chart real quick.
I mean, you could.
Hope you know your type advantages. Shout out to Hop.
I also wrote a lot of questions about flying type, which is so weird for me.
It's so strange.
May
Yeah, it's really-
questions
it's really
about
odd.
flying types? What?
Off brand for you.
For example, how many flying type moves were added in Gen 9?
17.
3.
Incorrect. Nope.
4.
12. I got statics.
Nope.
Oh no. 5.
25.
2.
Nope.
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 Are we getting hotter
One.
or colder?
You're getting hotter.
0?
It is 0.
That's right.
Oh, really?
Sorry, Trev.
10 seconds
The
for
second
Dynam.
time.
I feel like I shouldn't have asked that question while you're heading towards 1.
No, it's all right. I
Hotter.
hesitated
0.5.
a second too long.
Like they added flying press 2, where it's half of the type.
I think it's a little. They've not added a lot of flying type moves in past couple games. How many did they add in Gen 8? Besides Max.
Also 0.
Also 0.
I don't know.
No, that's not true. It actually cannot be true because there's Max Airstream.
Oh yeah, true.
And I wonder like what the most like recent flying type moves are,
Max Airstream.
Yeah.
other than Max moves and Z moves.
Um.
And G Max Wind Rage.
Ooh.
Is that like a
Oh, and Bleak Windstorm.
is that a Whimsicott thing? I don't know.
No, it's G Max Corbinite.
Corviknight. And then Bleak Windstorm is one of the genies, right?
The genies. It's a very good move.
I would know this
Windstorm.
if I played VGC.
It's really good.
So I'm fighting Yona now, and
Oh yeah, dual wing beat.
what?
Sorry. Continue. Sorry.
And this is the first battle where the ability makes a difference or can make a difference, because Yona has a Luxio that has Intimidate, so my attack will be reduced here. But this Flamigo has such good attack that I will just be able to do the regular strat anyway, because we're way over leveled, and at basically maximum attack, we don't really have to care too much about being at -1.
And you get the sick time save of getting to skip the adamant vent and the bottle cap.
I actually didn't double check if I am at 31 IV or not.
Well,
I should have grabbed my stats at 55, but I
Oh,
didn't.
you'll know when you go to the hyper trainer.
Yes,
at
and
very
I'm
least.
just
that's true. That's true.
I'm just gonna buy 2 bottle caps and like put it into, I don't know, special. No, that was the wrong move again. That's the second time this happened to me on Hotfix.
Oh no. Did you wing attack the belly bolt?
No, I wing attacked them as mages again.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Same thing that happened when I was on Tiny Tree Fort.
It's okay, just crit and you'll be fine. It's
My presence just makes people want to wing attack. That's my bird aura.
yeah, here Luxio's gonna try to intimidate me, but Scrappy thankfully cancels it out,
No,
so I don't have to do anything weird.
He's missed. No, I got hit with Confuse Ray.
Oh no.
Now I just have to hit through confusion and I'm fine.
It's only 30% in this game.
Simply
It's
hit.
fine.
It's just that easy.
Foos, why don't you give us a question
Nope.
to distract
Hit
what's
myself.
going on here?
Oh no.
What is the only Pokemon that has a lower base stat total compared to its pre-evolved form?
Shedinja?
That is right.
That's right.
Because his HP literally just goes
Yep.
down to 1, right?
Yep.
40 seconds for
So
that.
slow. Please just hit now, Flamigo. It's 30% to hit
Wait,
yourself.
how many times have you hit yourself?
Just once. Just one. I'm through now. But you just caught up quite a lot because of that.
Yeah, it was especially because the confusion, the text for confusion is like 4 different text boxes and 2 animations. It's
It's
so
so
bad.
dumb.
It's
I
not
love
good.
having battle animations on.
Yay!
mechanic.
Thanks, Game Freak.
Arguably better than not having music during your speedrun, though.
Imagine.
Imagine not having music during a speedrun.
All right, I'm sorry.
We're all looking for who's responsible.
I'm sorry.
Still looking.
I think that one misclick just cost me a solid minute here.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
well.
Well, we have a way to make it back.
Sure.
Yes, please.
What is the only non-playable Pokemon that is defeatable in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate?
Non-playable Pokemon that's
Ultimate.
defeatable in Ultimate?
Yes.
Yep.
The last time I booted Smash Up was probably a year and a half ago. Or whenever Pyro and Mythra came out.
Makes sense.
Honestly, I don't even know which Pokemon are playable in Smash.
Ditto?
It is Ditto.
That's right.
Yeah, because Ditto copies you.
Yep.
And then you can like
Ditto.
knock it out.
Ditto like effectively turns into an assist trophy when it's spawned, and then yeah, you can knock out whoever it copies basically.
30 seconds for Dynam. I did not think that one was going to be so easy for you.
I was just like thinking through all of like the Pokemon that you could possibly come out of Pokeballs, and I was like, oh, Electrode. Well, I guess technically you don't defeat Electrode because it goes boom by
It defeats
itself.
itself, yeah.
And I was like, wait, assist trophies. Ditto is an assist trophy.
I think it still comes out of a Pokeball, but it acts the same as an assist trophy, yeah.
Yeah. I ended up skipping the rare candy that you probably saw Triv get in Levencia because I picked up a candy a little bit earlier before Cloth in case I was Tangle Feet, but since I didn't need that extra candy, just cruising on through to Artisan. It's Sunflora time.
Oh, I love the Sunflorist. I love that the Sunfloras have finally been optimized. And by finally, I mean this happened like months ago, but it was not a thing when I was learning Victory Road. It was just, I don't know, pick the ones you like. No one wants to optimize this.
Yeah, it was just a lot of trial and error, I think. I don't know if anyone ever actually sat down to optimize it.
Yeah. I do love vibes-based timing. That's my favorite way of determining if strats are fast. Like, this might be slower, but I do like it more, so we're going to go with it.
Yeah, that's what I do on the slopes run before Grisha's gym. It's like, even though there's a timer, it's like, it doesn't really matter as long as you get underneath under a minute 30.
This game has some of the mini games of all time.
Really does.
Oh, yeah. We'll be seeing one of those in like soon-ish.
And
What?
they just
20
announced 2
minutes?
new mini games in the DLC.
Right, the flying one,
Right.
right?
Is it like
There's the flying one, and there's Ogre Battle. It's not called Ogre Battle.
Does Shrek make a cameo? If so, I'm in.
I hope so.
If only. They should just add Shrek as a Pokemon.
What type would Shrek be if Shrek was a Pokemon? Poison?
Normal
I feel like
ground.
it-
Ground type? I don't know.
Berry Poison.
Berry poison?
He's also
Berry's
ground
also
type though,
good,
because he
yes.
lives in a swamp.
Ground?
Or just groundwater.
But
Swamp type.
swamp type? Swamp. Okay, Fairy Swamp.
You add a new type and you only do it for one Pokemon. That's
only
100%
it's
something Game
only
Freak
for
would do
Shrek.
too. They would definitely add a new type and make it a gimmick for like the box legendary.
Yeah,
or
they love
something.
adding new
Oh,
types.
yeah, they sure do.
I know.
But they do it all. But they do it every gen.
Shrek deserves his own type, honestly.
Yeah. I wouldn't be mad.
Hey, speaking of types,
Oh no.
I'm gonna start listing again.
well, let's do this one. What type has the most Mega Evolutions?
Fighting.
It is not fighting.
Normal.
It is not normal.
I bonked on a vending machine.
It is not. I bounce on a vending machine.
I am stuck. Wait.
Oh no.
Wait, did
What?
you?
Pull up.
Okay, we're good.
No stuff jokes, please.
That's literally never happened to me before. I got stuck in between the Sunflora, the vending machine, and like one of the Sunflora that I was already.
Oh no.
Did we say flying already?
No, but it does
It's
not
not
fly.
flying.
Fire.
Mega Evos.
Not fire.
Steel.
Nope.
Psychic.
That's right.
Let's go.
Okay, so what we
10
got?
seconds for Triv.
We got Gardevoir, Alakazam, and that's literally all I got.
And then 8 more of them.
Yeah, there's also 8 more of them. If that hope
There's
that helps.
Metacham.
Right.
There's both of the Lotties.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
true. Mewtwo,
Shout
both
out to
Mewtwo's.
There's
Gardevoir.
there's 2 Mewtwo's. Yeah.
Slowbro.
Yep.
Metagross.
Metagross.
That's it.
Gallade.
It's kind of carried by Mewtwo and Lotties, honestly.
And the Lotties. Yeah.
That's pretty true. So many legendary megas. Not enough
Yeah.
speedruns to put them in.
I do wonder if primal reversions were considered megas. I don't know if that would change it at all. I feel like
I
it
don't
probably
know.
wouldn't.
Yeah, or whatever.
How many waters are there? Or
Whatever
or
Rayquaza
ground.
has.
yeah, whatever Rayquaza is. Well, Rayquaza is a
It is a Mega.
A mega.
Yeah, the only primals are Groudon and
It
Kyogre.
just doesn't require a mega stone because he ate it.
Whoops.
Why can't
Wait,
I-
is that canon?
Yeah.
I need.
After Rayquaza swallows the meteorite during the Delta episode storyline, any Rayquaza knowing Dragon Ascent can Mega Evolve.
That implies that learning Dragon Ascent means you eat a
have
meteorite.
to eat a meteorite.
Yeah.
Oh, let me just.
Do y'all know the only move that can override on HM? This is a previous Think Fast question.
The only move that can override an HM.
Yep.
It's not another HM, is it?
It is not another HM. It's Dragon Ascent
Oh, okay.
because Zinnia is a move tutor for it,
All right.
and she can override it.
The classic think fast-ism of saying the answer and then asking a question that has that as the answer.
Right.
It's called a callback.
Call back to 20 seconds ago.
20 seconds ago.
You know what is a
Sure, I'm interested.
callback?
I'm interested in seeing if you proc sturdy on the pseudo.
I definitely will.
You
There's no
have
way
to.
I won't.
I'm also.
I didn't.
I'm sorry, what?
Must have low rolled again.
Because I'm also 30 to 31 IV, but I'm minus attack right now.
Okay.
Well, yeah. How did you not proc it there? That must have been like the lowest of low rolls.
Yeah, probably.
It rolled between 1 and 32, and it picked the lowest one for that
calculate
one.
that.
Yeah, sturdy's an ability that prevents you from getting one shot if you're full HP. So we use double kick there to just not have to use the second move, which is pretty nice that Flamigo comes with double kick naturally.
Yes, one of 2 instances where we actually use double kick. Sadly,
That move's
there's
very good against sash-like things.
at least one more instance of sturdy where double kick is not strong enough to take it out in one turn, so you just wing attack twice. That's just how it is sometimes.
Should probably start
Speaking
calculating
of
Danger
wings.
Bird, huh? Ooh.
Yeah.
Speaking of wings,
Yes,
what is the largest country that doesn't have any airports?
any airport.
Oh. Largest country that doesn't have any airports?
South Sudan.
Oh,
It's not South Sudan.
Should have paid better attention in geography class.
I would not get this one. I will say this is full. This is a
No.
very spooce question.
I'm a big fan of this country anyways, and I did know this previously.
Surely the UAE has airports, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wrong continent.
In fact, the Dubai International Airport is incredibly traveled through.
Wrong continent.
I will give you a hint that narrows it down to 6, I think. It is a
Alright.
European micronation.
Andorra?
It is Andorra. Do 15 for Triv. Other countries without airports include the other Euro micronations, the Vatican, Liechtenstein, Monaco, and San Marino, but Andorra is the largest. I guess Luxembourg,
That's
if you
30
count that
seconds
as a
per drift.
microstate, but it does have one.
All right, it's Lechonk's time to shine.
Yeah. I gotta say, I'm not doing so well gameplay-wise and trivia-wise. Gotta find a way to catch up.
I feel like we're
I think y'all are like almost
pretty even.
In the last gym, you were almost synced, so
Yeah, we're like,
you're very, very close right now.
we're super close gameplay-wise, but I'm a minute behind
That's
in
fair.
trivia time.
Oh, we got time to catch up.
True. This is a perfect time for a question, by the way, because we're just going to be sitting here.
Yeah, it's Lechonk gets his time to shine versus Rockruff, and well, Lechonk might not be doing so hot in about a minute.
All right. What is the only Pokemon from Gen 1 through 6 that is not present in Super Mystery Dungeon?
There's only
Too
one.
many Pokemon.
There is only one.
There's only
There's
one.
only one that is not
Which is
present.
actually a pretty big hint.
Why would there only be one?
Oh shoot. Now I'm trying to think of. I don't know like Gen 6 legendaries.
Zygarde? Isn't that one?
No.
I don't know.
Not Zygarde.
It's not like Hoopa, is it?
No.
Not
I'm
Hoopa.
getting a lot closer to the number, though.
What was Gen 6? Like Melton and Melmetal are Gen 7 technically, right?
Yeah.
Those are
Right,
Gen 7,
right.
yeah.
I feel like this is one of the most forgotten legendaries.
But it has a unique typing.
Oh,
Genesect?
hold on.
No.
Volcanion.
It is Volcanion.
That's right.
Volcanion.
Because it wasn't out yet.
15 seconds for Dynam.
Fire or water, right?
Yep. Steam type.
Firewater.
That
Did it?
weird, like,
What if every combination was its own name?
Ground rock.
I think that'd be
common
fun
type.
and horrible.
we call that cassette beasts, May.
No, they don't. They don't have that. Because Teclippies doesn't do that.
Well, like, you fuse things.
it's just your
and-
type changes all the time.
I guess.
Did Volcanion ever get like a game release? I feel like it kind of just like
Volcanion?
happened and then
Yeah. Pokemon V.
of course. It had Sword and Shield releases, interesting. And also XYRS.
All right, fun
Yeah.
facts. Before I got my PB, like a couple days ago in this game, my last PB failed this gym test. I needed order rice balls. Medium.
What other Is there another Pokemon that would be Swamp type? I'm thinking about this right now.
Tap.
What's it called?
Clodsire?
The frog. Ooh, Clodsire Swamp type.
Oh yeah, that's like
I'm just trying to think of like what else is groundwater.
you like Quagsire, Clodsire,
Swampert, obviously.
Whiscash.
Wishcast, yeah.
Wishcash and Squat. Yeah, for sure.
Seismitoad. Mudsdale. Not
Seismitoad,
Mudsdale.
that's what I was
yeah.
thinking of.
Mudsdale is not groundwater, Google. What are you saying?
Stunfisk.
Yeah.
Is that ground
I feel like.
water?
I feel like stunt means ground. I feel like ground is more swamp. I mean,
Yeah, I feel like Sunfist is more.
every water ground that's swamp type. Though I don't feel like Gastrodon is a swamp type.
Well, I mean, Barboach is water ground. I
Yeah,
wouldn't say that is.
that's why swamp needs to be its own type,
Right.
Game Freak, if you're listening.
Yeah, if you're watching.
which I know you
Of
are.
course.
Yeah, I think that might be it.
Yeah. And Shrek.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Obviously. Yeah.
I could see Torterra hanging out in the swamp.
Torterra is Earth type.
Earth type? Okay.
I feel like
That's
Torterra is
right.
more of a tortoise than anything.
Yeah.
How about Toad's-Cool?
What's cool is weird type.
Remind me again
Like
what type
Earthbound?
Toadstool is? It's like grass.
Ground grass.
Okay.
Yeah.
I should know
The
this.
Toad's-Cool's icon where he's just strolling. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, Earth type goes to Torterra and G-Max Snorlax.
Oh, true.
Because they just spawn, like, trees and stuff on them.
So we're fighting Larry right now, and because the Staraptor is intimidated and I don't have Scrappy, there's no way for me to one-shot the Staraptor, so I'm just, except if I crit with acrobatics, so I'm just losing a turn here. Nothing I can do.
Yeah, funnily enough, Larry is like the most egregious trainer when it comes to Tanglefeet versus Scrappy. Not only does he have a Staraptor with Intimidate here, he also rehashes it a little bit later.
Whatever could that be referring to?
I guess you'll have to stick around and find out.
I guess so.
Also, this is like the longest turn in the game because Larry's like, oh, I don't know about this. And then the Lion Coke is like, hey, we've got hungry customers. Everybody pile in. This turn takes like probably upwards
They're
of a
all
minute.
underground now because they all got on the flip.
Oh, is that where
They
they
all
all
got
went?
dumped into the ball pit. That's what
Yeah.
what I think happened.
The whole arena just flips over. And if you're not
My
out in
headcanon
time,
is-
rip.
My headcanon is that they just switch over to the other version.
The parallel restaurant.
Exactly.
All right, Spoos, give us this. I
This
learned
one's
about this one,
interesting.
and it's
Yeah.
baffling.
What Pokemon is the closest equivalent to the king in Pokemon Battle Chess Black-White version?
There's Pokemon Battle Chess, and there's
Apparently.
multiple versions.
Apparently.
In black and white version, I'm gonna say, what Pokemon?
I believe there are 3 versions, by the way. There's black and white
Wow.
version. There's Pokemon Battle Chess BW version, Pokemon Battle Chess W, and Pokemon Battle Chess WEB,
Web.
which is a Flash game.
Yeah, WB I think means web version.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the closest.
Oh, it is just web. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Web like
It's
the
all
internet.
Caps, okay, I just. Well, it's all caps. I didn't
Yeah.
know.
So the closest to the king, or the king is the closest to which Pokemon? What's the question?
Which Pokemon is the equivalent of the king in this chess-like game?
All right. Hydreigon.
It's not a dragon.
Superior.
No. You're thinking too
That would've been
literally,
good.
I think.
Too
It is not it's not necessarily like a king-like or like royalty-like Pokemon.
Oh. So
You got to think literally, but not in that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that help?
Kingler.
No, but that would be
I
good.
like that. Black-white version is a hint.
Reshiram? Zekrom?
Go on.
Closer.
The third one that I can't
Victini.
remember?
It is Victini.
It's Victini. 30 seconds for Triv. This game makes no sense
I'm
to me.
interested.
Each player starts with 2 Patrat, 2 Zoroark, 1 Superior, 1 Emboar, 1 Samurott, and 1 egg containing Victini. Each player also has Reshiram and Zekrom, so-called legend pieces. They take a 2x2 grid on the board and can only be placed in certain positions. The aim of the game is to beat the opponent's
Oh
Victini.
gosh, where am I supposed to jump?
Pieces are only allowed to move and attack in certain directions. Unlike chess, there is a concept of power. If the attacker has more power than a defender, then it attacks instantly. If it's less or equal, it draws a power plus card, boosting the power
So
0,
it's
20,
like-
30, 40, or 70.
It's like chess, shogi, and stratego.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There's also 3 different eggs. So there's egg 1, which is unhatched, egg 2, which has like a crack in it, and egg 3, which has more cracks in it. And they each have different moving rules. So the base egg cannot move. The first crack egg can move 1 square horizontally. The third egg can move 1 square orthogonally, and then Victini can move like a regular king, just any direction 1 square. That's
And did you
weird.
say that Victini hatches from an egg?
Apparently.
I have
In,
questions.
Yes, am I right?
in the regular battle chess, it is Togepi instead of Victini.
Oh, I love Togepi. I'll play that battle chess instead.
And then battle chess W.
Oh, so yeah,
Or
wait.
Battle Chess
That's right.
Double.
Poniard and Bisharp didn't make it, and it's a Gen 5 game. What the heck?
Pokemon Battle Chess W or Pokemon Battle Chess Double is a combined set of the two previous versions. You have a larger board. Or no, you have 2 new game boards, one for 3-on-3 battles and one for 5-on-5 battles. What?
I'm lost.
I need to learn.
All right, who's working a cop? How much is a copy of Pokemon
It's on
Battle Chess?
tabletop
PW?
sim, so
Is it?
someone ported it to it.
Yo, we gotta play this.
So for the low cost of $19.99 USD.
There was a Flash game.
I don't see
Doesn't
Pokemon Battle
exist.
Chess BW version on eBay. I think I would have to. But there is Pokemon All Stars Get Together and Battle Game.
Pokemon All-Star Battle Royale.
Whoa. Wait, is this just Master Trainer but Gen 4?
Dude, Master Trainer was my jam back in the day.
I played it again recently. It's quite bad.
It is
Tabletop
very
Sim.
bad, but the nostalgia, like, is...
Yeah.
I play it for the
does
nostalgia, and
have
that's just
a-
about it.
Does also have Master Trainer, but like fully, like I think it was up to Gen 9. Like it has Gen
There
9
are-
Pokemon, and like the rules are rewritten to make it not bad.
Yeah, no, I looked into this. There are so many forks of Master
Yeah.
Trainer on Tabletop Sim. It is unreal. There's like Pokemon Master Trainer Galar Edition, Pokemon Master Trainer Hex,
Yeah.
Pokemon Master Trainer 2. This time there's more trainers and more masters.
Right.
They're just all over the place. There's so many.
People just want that game to be good. So that they can play it with
Yeah.
their friends.
It's a pretty good drinking game, I will say.
I would assume it is.
I've learned from experience.
One Aquajet.
Speaking of experience, this has nothing to do with experience. Wait,
Right?
Waiting.
no.
Waiting.
In what country can you find the shortest regularly scheduled passenger flight?
Shortest regularly scheduled passenger flights. Japan?
Oh.
Not Japan.
Country or region?
Canada.
Country or region, I should
It is
say.
not.
Oh,
Canada.
okay.
That is a hint.
Region.
Yeah, I thought about it after I said it.
Can't believe no one watches Tom Scott.
I don't even know
Unfortunate.
who that is.
Oh,
Yo, chat just knows this.
yeah, it's
Is it?
It was on
in,
Tom's Go video.
like Oceania or?
it is not.
Region. Is it in Antarctica?
No.
Not that.
This is regularly scheduled, so it happens probably daily, and it does have people.
Can confirm. Passengers on a passenger plane.
There are people that use this.
Can we narrow it down by continent? Is it in Europe?
It is Europe.
It is in
Oh,
Europe.
okay. Shortest flight in Europe.
We specifically did have to correct the fact that I said country and not region. So there's a big hint.
So it's multiple countries.
That is true. There are multiple countries.
Good call.
Not in the region. That's not well.
What
UK?
country? Okay, go on.
I'm going on.
Go on.
Is it like to the Isle of Man or something?
No.
Like Wales?
No.
Listen, I never paid attention to geography. Did you also fail the jump?
I did also fail the jump, yes. I hit the
ledge.
wall. Yeah.
I didn't hit it, but I didn't make it like quite all the way.
What else is UK?
Scotland.
It is Scotland.
That's right.
Nice.
10 seconds for Trev.
The flights
So
are
what's the flight?
the flights
And how
are
long is it?
scheduled. They're scheduled for 90 seconds, but they regularly only take 60 seconds. The record is 53 seconds, covering 1.3 miles or 2.7 kilometers. It basically takes you from an island to like another island across the river, and
Okay.
it's regularly scheduled because it then goes on to like a more like relevant airport, I guess. And it's in like
Okay.
the very, very north part of Scotland.
Like in the Shetlands or just one of those islands?
It's like the very, very like northeastern tip of it, I think.
Okay.
This is your captain speaking. We've reached our cruising altitude of 14 feet.
Yeah, it's basically just a jumper over the river, and it's just extremely short.
Of course. I forgot for a second that I was able to skip the adamant. I was already halfway there.
I totally forgot where the Adamance was.
All right, may I ask this follow-up question?
I would love to. Name both ends of the world's longest nonstop flight.
Both ends?
Yeah, where does it
Yeah.
start? Where does it go to? Or vice versa?
Is LAX one of them?
It is not.
It is not. Think of another very popular travel destination.
New York? I don't know.
New York is one.
Okay.
There's one side of it.
And then non-stop.
Where does it go?
Paris?
Oh, much further.
No.
Well, it's
Much
basically on the other
further.
side of the world compared to New York.
Somewhere in
Other side of
Japan?
Singapore.
It is Singapore.
That's right.
Ooh, got both of them.
Yeah.
Nice.
20 seconds for Triv. It is a 9,500 or 15.2 thousand kilometer flight, and it takes about 19 hours, which is way too long to be on one plane.
Yeah. The second longest is Singapore to Newark, which is like 15 miles shorter or something.
Interesting.
The other
longest-
one's to JFK. Okay.
The longest flight that I've been on was from LAX to, I think, Hong Kong. And that was like 15 to 16.
Yeah, I've done Boston to
Yeah.
Tokyo, and that was 13 hours.
Then remember to save.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you.
You don't want to like get the soft lock and then be dead.
Yeah, no. I also wouldn't want to win the race because then I'm soft locks. So
Thank you for the reminder. Oh my gosh. So yeah, this is an olive roll. One of the mini games of all time.
It certainly is.
You get
Yeah,
to roll
that's
an
two.
olive.
yeah, there's two ways
After you both finish. Oops, sorry, go ahead.
There's two ways to this to soft lock. The first one, I already passed. I don't know if Danim's already passed as well. On the fade-in can just never stop. You can get an eternal black screen. And then the other thing I don't want to mention until we're done.
Yep. I've seen it before, and
Oh, no.
it's just not going to happen.
No,
To
it's
either
not
of
gonna
us.
happen. Not again.
After you both finish the olive roll, would that be a good time for us to take our first break?
I think that would be a perfect time to
Excellent.
go
Sounds
to a
good.
I
break.
feel like it's a good time to cool off from a busy day of rolling the olive.
Yes. Oh no. Oh god.
It is not that the olive is not being nice to you.
No, it's not. It's definitely.
Why would it ever be?
I like that Wooloos were like cursed, and they were like, "What if we made it infinitely worse?"
Yeah.
Please get in the basket. Thank you.
At least like Wooloos are consistent; they just sometimes be weird.
So the other thing that can happen is that the olive just gets stuck in the ground and you can't get it out. That happened to me once, and it's not a great feeling. So I'm glad that it didn't happen this time.
That is important.
All right, with the olive roll complete. Actually, I think we should probably get out of the cutscene first. Okay. Are we all ready?
Yeah,
Take our first break.
I am ready.
Yes.
All right, then in 3, 2, 1, pause.
All right.
All right, we will not be going anywhere. There's still many more questions about Pokemon and many more Pokemon to battle. But before we head off to our first short break, I think we might have some announcements. Is that right?
I think we do. Flame Fatales is Games Done Quick's all-women online speedrunning community. Their next event, Flame Fatales, kicks off this Sunday, August 13th, and runs through August 20th. The schedule is out now at gamesdonequick.com/schedule. Games Done Quick is hiring. If you have experience in social media creation and want to help out at our live events, be sure to go to gamesdonequick.com/jobs to apply.
We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. The speedrunning game show of fast times and short minds. If you're just joining us, I'm your host, Corvin May.
And I'm Swoose, also your host.
In case you forgot how the game works, it is not enough to simply beat the game the fastest. Our runners are answering our trivia questions as they play. And the more questions they get right, the more seconds we take off their time. Normally I do a whole thing where it's like one person's ahead in trivia, the other person's ahead in the game. But y'all are like exactly tied.
Yeah, this is kind of
You're
amazing,
very, very
honestly.
close.
It's the trivia bonus pretty much exactly counteracts the in-game time. And so I think we just gotta have to get back into it to see where this is gonna go. What do you all think?
I think
Let's
so.
do it.
Let's go.
And once again, it's time to think fast. In 3, 2, 1, resume.
No way! I hit the starting.
Okay, good. There was nothing behind me.
That was so.
What?
That was so obvious. I should have just played it safer.
Again, it's my bird aura once again.
Yeah, pausing is a bit weird in this game.
Oh
I feel
wow.
like that, like everything freezes, but they're still moving.
So eerie.
That Eevee's just like, please let me escape this temporal prison you've crafted around yourself. Because time still, like daytime still moves.
Daytime. It does still move.
Like daytime, like the time of day.
Yeah.
That's still
Yeah.
time. Time does move even when you don't move, but not for Pokemon.
Whoa.
Yeah. And speaking of Pokemon, what are the Dragon-type Pokemon introduced in Gen 2?
Gen 2, Kingdra.
That's it.
That's literally it.
Yeah.
For Dynam.
Should've
Yeah,
known.
it's just Kingdra.
Yeah, because like Lance still has like 3 Dragonites or something, right?
There's just no dragons until like Gen 3.
What a shame. I love Flygon. Flygon is
We all love Flygon.
Yeah.
Flygon's a good one.
They're gonna add Flygon back in the DLC.
They better.
I hope so.
I had to pass
Because
by
they
a
need to let you
Hariyama.
Terra. They need to let you Terra Ice it so you can finally create frozen Flygon in lab conditions.
Why not just freeze it?
Well, yeah, you could do that too, but I feel, well, it's hard to freeze Flygon because you hit it with an ice move, it dies.
That's true.
I had to pass by.
Also, I feel like, sorry, continue.
I had to pass by 2 Hariyamas. Usually we would catch a Hariyama that we see in here, but it's a little safer to go for a backup later, though it is a little bit slower. Just sucks to
Yeah.
see the optimal catch get away from you.
Yeah, it is far more consistent to get. These Hariyama are level 41 to 44, depending, and the one that we're going to be catching later is going to be at a very nice level 55.
So I know that Flygon is generally considered bad guard chomp, but I have a proposed buff to it, and that is to just give it make its levitate also include safety goggles because it already looks like it's wearing them.
True.
Think about it. And speaking of Gen 3 stuff, You just want to give us this one?
Yeah. What is the only evolutionary line not introduced in Gen 3 to be part of the fluctuating experience group?
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
What is the only evolutionary line that was not introduced in Gen 3 that is part of the fluctuating experience group?
And this spans like 1 through 9.
Yes.
Fluctuating experience evolutionary line.
I don't know a single evolutionary line that has the fluctuating experience curve.
Neither do
Well,
I.
most of them are Gen 3 Pokemon.
Yeah.
Some examples include Whalmer Wailord, Orphish Crawdaunt, Broomish Breloom. They really have nothing in common, but they're just examples.
Okay.
Fluctuating evolutionary line.
They kind of just put it on stuff. There's not really any commonality between these, so this is a hard question.
It is a Gen 4 Pokemon.
Okay.
There's a
Gen 4.
hint.
Okay, that narrows things a little bit.
Combi.
It's not Combee. I don't even know what type Combee. Let's
Experience.
Let's look.
They're so weird.
Spirit scripts are weird. Combee is medium slow.
Okay.
Noted.
I don't know, Arceus?
Nope.
I'm like thinking of.
Arceus, whatever.
I've done BDSP runs, so I'm just like trying to
Legends
remember.
are pretty much always slow.
Okay, well, should have guessed that.
Not the starters. What's the? Oh gosh. Why am I blanking on literally all of the Gen 4 Pokemon right now?
There's a really big hint I could give you, but I'm going to save it for now.
Okay.
Like,
Honestly, I'm struggling with English Pokemon names right now.
that was Gen 3.
If you can describe it,
Snover?
that'll work. It is not Snover.
I was thinking that one from the swamp, the Venus Flytrap.
No, Carnivine? No.
Carnivine.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just got traced by Curlia.
Oh no.
Snover is slow. Snover and Carnivine are both slow.
Okay.
It is something that evolves.
It does
Something
evolve.
that evolves, okay.
It's a 2-stage, to be exact.
Is it Sneasel into
Floatzel?
Weavile?
No.
It is not.
Neither?
Neither.
Okay.
Floatzel is medium fast.
Okay.
Weavile is medium slow.
I'm guessing none of the other
Hello.
evolutions, like Aipom into Ambipom,
Right, yeah, it's not any of
none
those.
of those.
Yeah, both of its forms are, or both of its evolutionary stages are Gen 4 Pokemon.
Both of us. Okay, so it's
Drifloon.
strictly Gen 4.
It is Drifloon.
God, no freaking way.
When in
20
when in
seconds for
doubt,
Triv.
What would a Think Fast be without me sneaking a Drifloon question?
exactly.
My giveaway hint was going to be that I wrote this question because I'm very I've rooted Drifblim multiple times, and Fluctuating Experience Group sucks.
Yeah, it really is.
It's really bad.
Ours over double the amount of XP compared to a fast XP group.
That literally made me forget how many Heiyas I did in the second round. So I just
Yeah.
did an extra one.
Heya.
Just
I also did an extra one.
We get a hey yeah from the chat.
Yeah, the fun thing about this minigame is that you need to. I forgot who it was that discovered this.
New Amber.
New Amber? Okay, cool. Shout out to New Amber. They
Shout out to Amber.
figured out that this ESP minigame in particular, you only need to press correct things twice in the first round and 5 times in the second round.
And then any
It's
other
such
time
a
you can just
silly
press
minigame.
whatever you want.
Pretty much.
I don't know what they were cooking when they thought of this one.
They were cooking something.
Sure, if
You still have to do a fight afterwards. It's not even like get it wrong and do a fight like Blaine's gym.
don't remind me. Trev, you've mentioned the thing that happened to you on Hotfix before, right?
Thing that happened to me. That didn't happen on Hotfix, or did I mention it on Hotfix?
Or like mentioning it on Hotfix before.
I may have. So some of the gym trainer Pokemon in this game have random natures, and some don't. And accidentally talked to Dendra again. Please let me go. Let me go. Okay, there we go.
Oh gosh.
So, for instance, in Rhyme's gym, every gym trainer just has a fixed neutral nature. And so I feel like a lot of runners were assuming that just every gym trainer has a neutral nature for their Pokemon, right? But it turns out that's not actually true. Every Pokemon in this gym, in Tulip's gym, that is not her own team, has random natures. So that means that it can have a plus defense nature, which made me miss a wing attack range on Indeedee once. It's a little strange because wing attack is guaranteed on Indeedee if it's neutral defense or minus defense, of course. And the chance for it to roll a plus defense nature is 4 in 25. And then with my attack stat, it was still a 15 and 16 chance to one-shot. So it was like, I don't know, someone calculate that for me. It was like a
really
super low chance for it to survive, but it did.
Trev and figuring out new exciting things about the game. Name a better duo.
Yeah, I've died to so many surprising ranges in my time playing and routing this game. Always fun.
Let's see what the exact chance is. 1%.
1%, great.
You are part of the 1%.
That's not too
Welcome.
bad. It's only 1 in 100. I'll take those odds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
wouldn't.
people will keep asking for a Colo remake, and what is more Colo than the random natures?
I'm also asking for a color remake, to be fair.
I think everyone is,
One of
honestly.
these.
I'm asking for another question.
This next question, how about this one? Just to keep it on theme.
Okay. What 4 Pokemon are tied for the highest base stat total out of all of the ghost type Pokemon?
Ghost types.
Ghost types. Mega Gengar.
No.
No.
Really?
What ghost type legends are there? Ghost Rider Calyrex.
That is one.
That is one of them. It's Shadow Rider Calyrex, actually.
I'm sorry. Again, my knowledge like drops off. Like there's an exponential decay curve of knowledge, like from Gen 3 to like Gen 4. There's 3 more, right?
Yep.
Ghost base stat total.
I don't know, Dusk Noir?
No.
Not Dust Noir. They all are legendaries.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. Sometimes they throw one out there.
Yeah, true.
I don't know what type Necrozma is, but Necrozma?
Which one?
Oh, there's multiple? The moon one.
The Ultra one. I don't know.
The one that's more associated with the moon legendary in Gen 7.
Dawn Wings Necrozma is one of them, yes.
I have zero knowledge of Gen 7 and Gen 8, and it really shows.
Wait.
Well, the remainder 2 are not Gen 7 or Gen 8.
That's good, okay.
Okay. Wait, are there any Gen... None of the Treasures of Ruin are ghost type, right?
No.
Doing my menu. That's Fuecoco's time to shine.
And it better stay for Coco.
Wait! I lied. One of the ones that's remaining is totally Gen.
Oh my god.
Gen 7.
Yeah.
My brain was thinking of a different Pokemon that is Gen 4, which is not one of them. Because it's not a ghost type.
Wait, if Dawn Wing's Necrozma is one, was it Lunala? Is that one?
Yep.
That is another one, yes. My brain saw Lunala, and in my mind's eye, I pictured Cresselia.
Same, honestly. I don't know the difference between the two.
The last one, though, is actually not. It is pre-Gen 6.
Okay.
Gen 6. Ghost.
Both of you know this Pokemon.
Giratina, I don't know.
It is Giratina.
That is correct.
Yeah, okay.
There you go.
5 seconds for Trib, 15 for Dynam.
What other type
knowing
is
your ghosts.
Lunala?
Psychic.
Ghost Psychic. And then, because Soul Galeo is Psychic Steel, right?
Steel, yep.
Shoutouts to anybody who voluntarily runs Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
The real ones.
That's some commitment.
I'm a Gen 7 I'm a Gen 7 apologist. Just casually playing. I thought they were quite fun. I don't think I have the mashing like stamina left in me for those games.
Yeah, after practicing 2 months of Let's Go without Turbo and just like mashing through text, I am glad to have my Turbo controller back in my hand.
Oh yeah, I've been getting ever since I was like, I gotta do some ORAS to de-rust for Limit Break. Now all of a sudden I'm getting weird random wrist pain. It's awesome. Thanks, Game Freak.
We love.
What are the 3 TM materials that are unusable? Sorry, let me start that over. What are the 3 TM materials that are usable for purposes other than creating a TM?
Trying to think. It's whatever the material is to turn in to get Armarouge and Cerule Edge.
Those are 2 of them. Do you know what they are?
I do not. Wait.
Triv, do you know either of them?
Wait, the pre-evolution is Char Cadet. So do you like
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called.
Char Cadet Embers?
You do not beat up Charcadets. You're close enough. I was going to allow the steel, but it's Bronzor Fragment and Sinisty Chip. Those are 2 of them.
Okay.
There's one more. Also used for an evolution method.
Goldango coins.
Gimme Ghoul Coin is the 3rd one.
Give me gold coins, yeah.
20 seconds for Dynam.
Okay.
I forgot that Gimme Ghoul existed because I don't see anything besides Golden Goes.
Honestly, I should have known the Bronzor fragments because I was thinking about routing like Armarouge, Starfall Street at one point. It's like, how long would it take for you to like use the Let's Go feature in this game and just like beat up a bunch of Bronzor?
I feel like part of the problem too is isn't Armarouge like incredibly slow as well?
I think so, yeah.
It's a Trick Room Pokemon. Right? I'm not making stuff up here. Oh yeah. Well, its base speed is 75, which is slow. That's
Slow enough.
That's like it's not as slow as you wish it was sometimes.
It's faster than Honchkrow, which is a base speed of 71.
True. What are the only mythical Pokemon that can evolve?
Wait, I know this. Mythical Pokemon that can... It's It's Phione, right?
No.
Phione is not correct.
Cannot evolve.
Cannot evolve.
That's
That's
Manaphy,
like
you get an
Manaphy
egg
can produce
is
eggs.
Manaphy.
Yeah.
Shoot. Okay, I do not know this one.
Yeah, you do.
You do. You're gonna be upset when you hear it.
Oh, it's I just said this. It's Cosmog.
no.
No,
It's
Cosmog is not
Cosmog.
mythical.
Cosmog is not a mythical.
It's not.
Yeah.
It is just legendary.
Wait.
So mythical Pokemon are event distribution Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
Mew and Mew's various offshoots.
Does Zoroark count?
No.
Zoroark is not. Zoro is not a mythical. 'Cause you just get it in
Yeah, Black and White 2.
Black and
Yeah,
White 2.
yeah, but not in the
Wait.
first one.
True.
You were being really dodgy with saying Mewtwo. Is it Mewtwo? And
It's not
Mega
Mewtwo.
Evolving? Okay. Just-
Mewtwo is not a mythical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
oh, that's right. Right. Event distribution.
Does Mega Evolving count for this? I don't know.
What'd you say?
Does Mega Evolving count for this?
Mega Evolving would count, but it's not the answer
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Okay, so event distribution going down the line.
Actually,
There's Mew, Celebi, like
Right.
Victini.
Wait. Mega
What?
Revolution does not count.
Does not count. Okay.
what if it double? What if
Right,
it double
'cause-
counts?
Yeah,
Ooh.
it does not. You know what? If you get the Mega, there is a Mega Evolution that would count, and I'll give you that one.
Okay.
Wait, is Melton mythical?
Yes, it is.
That is correct.
All right. Okay.
Because it gets distributed with whatever the like Pokemon Go, Pokemon Go Plus is or something.
Yep.
Then what's the Mega?
I was thinking of something else actually. Disregard anything I said.
Oh,
I was thinking of because Melmetal has a special Gigantamax. That's what I was thinking of.
That is not an
Oh,
evolution.
gotcha.
The Mega would be Diancie.
Oh,
Mega
Jesus.
DNC, got it.
Yeah, that's why I had to correct myself. I was like, wait a minute, Mega
I
Diancie
was
exists.
thinking of Melmetal for
10
both.
seconds for Dynam.
DNC was Gen 6? 7?
Yes. 6.
6.
Yeah, it
Six.
was post Gen
it has-
6, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's very steel.
Yeah, Steel
I don't
Rock,
remember.
Berry Rock.
Yes. Some of the mythicals are very cool, and I wish that they were usable in like VGC. Some of them are like whatever. Like what's its name? The one that has why Majarna is cool, but you never get to see it. Except for that one season of in Sword and Shield where they were like, yeah, you can just use whatever you want. No, we don't care.
I'm remembering to put Flamigo back into my party after Nimona.
Yes, that is important.
I have lost a run to not putting that back in my party before.
Oh no.
I just have like huge red letters on my notes saying to do all of these things, and then I get like I just gloss over them because there's so much red letters on my
Too
notes.
much stuff to remember.
Exactly.
Everything is important.
Oh yeah, why'd they make Magearna when Diancie is right there? They're just the same thing. Except one's steel,
Why'd
one's
they
rock.
make Diancie when Carbink already
Exactly.
existed? Think about that.
Why doesn't Carbink evolve into Diancie?
That's what I'm saying.
1,000 Carbink compressed in one Pokemon box should make a Diancie.
You would not believe your eyes if 1,000 Carbink compressed into one.
I really wouldn't. I think Diancie was like one of the few mythicals that I actually got from an event.
I like never got any
Yeah.
mythicals.
I saw
I was like, go to Toys R Us
Right.
and for this one day.
Go to GameStop and
I
use
was-
DS Download Play to... No, I'm good.
I'm glad that these days it's just like they didn't even release Zero Aura, right?
I don't think so.
They were just like, it's not the same if you don't have to like where are you gonna go to? A physical store?
All right, moment of truth. Will we see Sandstorm during Kofu?
oh gosh, yeah. If sand happens during this fight, it just loses you time.
Yeah.
Weather changes every 5 minutes, I believe. It can change up on every 5-minute interval. And as long as we don't see sand by the time that the battle cutscene begins, we're good. Because even if weather shows up during the fight, if it didn't show up before the fight began, it doesn't take effect. And conversely, if weather started before the fight and then visually it ends during the fight, it continues and persists.
You're kind of just hoping to not see a grain of sand fly into the screen before Kofu claps his hands.
Also, everybody wave hi to Bombardier.
Yes, off in the distance.
It is rendered and does not show up there if you already beat that Titan.
Huh.
I think somebody mentioned it on Etiquette's GDQ run. It might have been T-Pat.
It is a neat detail.
Now it's a matter of, was it intentional or is it just always rendered in and they forgot to de-render it in cutscenes?
They gave
never know.
Why does Kofu have Batman on his head? I didn't even realize that.
They gave the Titans just very, very high render distance. You can see Great Tusk all the way across the desert as well.
I guess it's just enticing to be like, oh, there's something over there. Should go do that.
Yeah.
Speaking of water, I guess.
Is this the water gym?
For a week in 2021, which ship was stuck in the Suez Canal?
Oh no.
What's the name of that ship?
I've seen all the memes and
course.
I do not remember the name.
If you name the company that owns it, you'll get
No.
points as well.
The USS. Whoops, I'm here now. Guess I'll die.
It was unfortunately not a military ship. No.
That would have been extra awkward.
Our bad.
That's literally all I've got. I just
Yeah.
know that exists. I know that it was funny, it was a meme, and that is the extent of my knowledge on this topic.
I remember like a week after it happened, the New York Times or Washington Post or whatever had like a web game to see if you could navigate the Suez Canal in the ship. It was pretty easy.
Brilliant.
I think we need to put another boat there. I think that was really healing for society.
Yeah, we only delayed supply chains by like a month or something. Not a big deal.
It
It
happens.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No big
Definitely
deal.
didn't have any longer reaching consequences.
Any other ideas?
That was the one I had.
All right. It is the Ever Given,
Ever given.
owned by the Evergreen Company, who also a year later one of their ships ran aground in a United States port. So they just had bad luck or bad drivers.
Or maybe it's just their brand.
Sure.
I feel the second time they're just like, nah, we got so much publicity from this. It's good.
Yeah, I was reading like the fallout from that. They ended up paying almost $1 billion to
Oh my god.
Egypt, I think. It was like $900 million US to like Egypt government or something. Yeah, it was pretty rough. And they also gave like a tugboat to them as like a my bad.
I do like that.
Whoops.
Our bad. Here's a tugboat.
Yeah, here's the
Here's a
tugboat that
Have
we
a
have.
nice day.
Yeah, so the ship was seized after it was freed on court orders until the owners paid $900 million in damages. Then they eventually agreed on compensation, though the exact amount was unclear. And then Evergreen also, or one of the ship's owners gave them a tugboat as well. And then it got to its final stop 4 months after it was grounded. And then it became a tourist attraction because of course it did. And now it's in normal service.
Unfortunate. All right, y'all remember? Y'all have an encyclopedic knowledge of all the different character customization options in this game, right?
Sure.
Yes.
What are the 4 phone cases obtainable in Scarlet and Violet if the player has save data from another Pokemon game?
Pikachu.
The
and Eevee.
names, it's for Let's Go BDSP, or like the names of the
The
phone
names
cases.
of the cases.
Oh, the actual
God.
names of the cases.
That's correct.
Sure.
Pikachu case.
It's not called the Pikachu case.
Well,
Think about things in each game that are very memorable.
Pikachu.
Well, okay, one of them does involve Pikachu, but it also involves...
Eevee, evolution, I don't know.
It involves Pikachu and Eevee. So what
Wait.
would you call a case that involves Pikachu and Eevee?
Thunderstone case.
No. This is actually not helpful.
Partner case. They are partner Pokemon.
That would be better than what they came up with, I think.
Yeah.
Friendship case, I don't know.
If I had
Go
Pikachu,
It is just
Power.
part of Pikachu and part of Eevee smashed together.
Pika Eevee case, I don't know.
close.
Close.
Pikachu
Pikachu
case.
Eevee case. Eevee Pika case.
All right, it's the Pika V case.
Oh, okay. Well,
All right, now can you name the one for Sword and Shield?
The Rusty case.
No.
really learned your
It
type
involves-
matchup case.
It involves the
It
most
involves a
important character
specific
in the game.
a specific character that you see quite often.
Arguably the
Hop
most
case.
important. More important than
Not
Hop.
that often.
Leon case.
Still more important.
You don't see. Yeah,
Marnie case.
not Marnie case.
Dang it. She's the most important
What's the
character. there is.
Rose case? I don't know.
No, there is a
All right,
character
they're not
more
act-
important than this. Not in terms of lore,
Not in
but
plot,
in
but
terms
in our
of
hearts.
Oh, okay.
Oh gosh. Wait.
That actually did not make it easier.
You see him about 8 times.
Roughly, yeah.
Bead?
Oh,
Not Bead. Completely plot irrelevant.
Plot irrelevant,
Oh,
but he's still.
ball guy.
it is Ball Guy.
Ball guy
Oh.
case. All right, can you name the BDSP one? This one's one of the easier ones.
Is it though?
It is.
It
It
is.
is pretty similar. to BDSP. You got a phone in Scarlet Violet.
Oh, it's the Pokegear case.
It is not the Pokegear case.
Oh, Poke Watch? Poketch.
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 I said it at the
All
same
right,
time.
now
in my
can you
head.
name the one from Legends Arceus?
The Arceus phone case?
The Arc
Yeah,
phone
Arc
case,
phone.
yep.
I'm getting
15 seconds for Dynam.
destroyed here.
Well, we have a lot more questions, so we can pick up the
Yeah,
pace.
yeah.
I
Get through these.
feel
a
like
little
I
bit quicker.
can't answer any of them.
I played PLA once. I kind of want to speedrun the game, but at the same time, I kind of don't.
I haven't tried the original route. I hated, but the new stuff seems so much better when they were like, oh, it turns out stealth spray is actually busted and makes the game way less frustrating. All right, how about this one? What is the name of the 3-wheeled car produced by the Reliant Motor Company between 1973 and 2002?
A trike.
Three-wheeled car.
It's probably not a trike.
It is not.
It's not a trike. It's like a specific model name, like a brand name.
What was the name of the
This
company?
thing is
Reliant.
Reliant.
Reliance Motor Company. My
I'm a big
knowledge
fan.
on
It's a very infamous car. Jordan's in the chat freaking out.
I'm a big fan of this car.
my knowledge
It's
of,
so funny.
My knowledge of cars is as good as my knowledge of geography. Which is to say, barely there.
I've never heard of a 3-wheeled car, so I can just.
You gotta take the turn slowly. You gotta be careful. Or else it will tip over.
As a hint, it is the name of a bird.
A flamingo.
No.
as I see one on my screen right now.
The Reliant Flamingo. You're thinking of a reliable Flamingo.
This flamingo has been pretty reliable so far.
Yeah.
Pigeon?
An eagle?
No. It is somewhere in between those two.
Okay.
Between
Owl.
a pigeon and an eagle.
Okay.
Bigger than a pigeon, but smaller than a bread box.
Okay.
Is it larger than a pigeon?
And
I actually don't. No, it's probably a bit smaller than a pigeon.
They're maybe
Small-
most
a
well
s-
known for their eggs.
For their eggs.
robin.
It is a robin.
That's right.
Okay.
I'm happy you didn't say chicken.
Seconds for Dynam. A Reliant chicken.
Also famously smaller than a pigeon.
Let me put a picture of of a Reliant Robin
Yeah, it was
in the
it
Discord
was
for y'all.
pretty rough. It's pretty easy to tip over as you could expect.
This was perfect. It's half. If you look up Reliant Robin, half the pictures are them tipped on their sides.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah. As
Great.
reliable as they get.
Yeah, because
For
like
sure.
I mean, it's a car. They put so it's one wheel in the front, two wheels in the back. So if you're turning, you kind of just tip.
Yeah, I believe there are reliable 3-wheeled cars. That's just not this one.
Yeah. So that was probably like one of the first ones.
I don't
Definitely
even know
not
if it
true.
was.
One of the first like popular ones, maybe. I don't know, but
Oh wait, it's like an actual car, but
Yes.
it's got what?
it has
Why?
3 wheels. Yeah, it's yeah,
Why does that exist?
yeah.
How did that get through QA? R&D?
See, if they put the one wheel in the back, it would probably be a bit better.
Would
Right.
it though?
A little bit, I
don't-
feel.
I mean, there are 3-wheel cars that are like that.
Yeah, not as many. All right. Speaking of tiny cars, what is the
Oh.
smallest production car ever made?
Smallest car. It's not like one of those cute
I-
ones. Right?
I know what they look like, but I don't know what they're called, so that's unfortunate.
It also has 3 wheels.
Oh, really? Oh,
I didn't know this one.
But hopefully more reliable than old reliable Robin.
It has its one
they're
wheel in
really
the back.
small.
They're
it's
also
just
incredibly
one
small.
seat basically.
Yep. It barely fits a person.
Yeah, I know the ones. I've seen them drive on the street, but I don't know what they're called, so that's just frustrating.
More
also can't go
reliable
very
trikes.
The tiny mobile. I don't know.
It doesn't really have like a name like that like alludes to its well, it technically alludes to its smallness, but not like directly. I think.
The not as large tricycle.
I think it is bigger than a trike
Yeah.
and bigger than a pigeon.
Ooh.
Is it bigger? Is it bigger than the Robin?
No,
don't think so.
it's a
Smaller
small
than the
it's the
Robins.
smallest production car, so it has to be
that's
smaller.
Yeah.
It is larger than a Robin, but not the Reliant Robin.
One would hope.
All right.
No way.
Wait, what happened?
While I was catching the Hariyama, a mischief walked right into me, and I immediately got thrown into battle.
Oh. Classic mischiefs.
All right. The answer to this is the Peel P50.
Oh well.
It's in Forza, and it's great
Really?
in that it's really, really slow. It has a top speed of 38 miles per hour or 61 kilometers per hour. And it is a car.
I had max Ivy's attack. Cool.
Oh, nice.
And I
Yeah, the
suppose
game was just like, y'all get high attack today. Apparently, that's what it decided.
if only I had that in my earlier Let's Go run.
I also had max attack, so that's neat.
Cool. We could have saved on bottle caps.
We could have. I just
think
put it in
it's been too
special
long.
defense now.
Since we had a question that was about types.
Oh, great.
Oh, let's go.
What are the 2 physical fairy moves that are usable in Gen 9?
The physical fairy moves.
Yep,
Play rough.
that was one of them.
There's a second physical fairy move that's usable in Gen 9.
Physical fairy moves.
Like, all I'm thinking of is like baby doll eyes, which is a status
Yeah.
move because of Starfall
That was a
Stream.
status move.
Yeah,
Yeah, Draining Kiss is special, Dazzling Gleam is special, and Moonblast is special.
oh yeah.
Another move can only be learned by 2 Pokemon.
One of them's a VGC staple.
It's the Tinkaton move, but I don't know what it's called.
Oh,
It's not the Tinkaton move.
Is that a Tinkaton move?
that's Steel, isn't it?
Yeah,
Right.
Gigaton Hammer Steel.
Okay.
Fairy Wind is special. This is unique to... You said 2 Pokemon?
Yep.
It's not Heart Stamp, is it? Just something other than Swoop
It's
back
not
at
Heart
it.
Stamp.
It was also introduced in Gen 8.
The move was introduced in Gen 8?
Yes.
Huh.
Yep. Why does Iron Valiant learn this at 91? That's so late.
That's like black and white levels of
Yeah, really.
experience curve.
Is there a...
It
Iron
is.
Valiant
don't-
learns it.
It is one of
I
the
don't
signature moves of Grimmsnarl.
Yeah, it's very much a Grimmsnarl move.
Okay.
It's almost, it's on pretty much every Grimmsnarl you see in competitive.
My VGC lack of knowledge is still showing,
Same.
like an hour and some later.
I wouldn't
The
know.
only time I've used Grimmsnarl was like in Terra raids, and you just like set up light screen reflect with Prankster. Is there another move that I'm
Right.
missing?
There's the second move.
Yeah.
And that other move is Spirit Break.
Spirit Break? What?
Spirit Break.
What does that do?
That is a 75 base power, 100% accurate physical fairy move that lowers the target's special attack by 1 stage. It's very good.
There is one more
That'll be-
technical answer.
There's one more technical answer, but you, the player, cannot use it.
Okay.
That is 10 seconds for Triv, by the way.
The technical answer is Magical Torque, which can only be
Oh,
used
from
by
the
the
fairy
Starmobile.
Starmobile.
Yep.
Which we would have accepted, but I would not have been happy about it.
Actively correct.
Is the best kind of correct.
Yeah.
Switch, do you want to give us another one?
I can't.
Keep them coming.
What city has the highest metro ridership in the world?
City highest metro ridership
In the world.
in the world.
Tokyo.
Tokyo is second.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that would have been my first guess.
Beijing. I don't know.
Beijing is fourth, and you're getting closer though.
Closer.
Closer
Wait,
in terms of geographical
Shanghai?
area. It is Shanghai.
That's right. 20 seconds for Trev. With 2,834 million riders in 2020.
A lot of
2.8 billion.
Locked, yeah.
That is.
Tokyo was second place. So you were very close on that one. Beijing is fourth.
Yep. Yeah, Shanghai, Tokyo, Guangzhou, Beijing, Shenzhen,
Guangzhou.
Seoul, Moscow, Chengdu, New York City, and Delhi are the top 10.
I feel like the questions that we're getting answers right to, like, I'm getting a lot more Pokemon questions in terms of getting like a lot more real world things going.
Perfectly balanced.
As all things should be.
We plan. That's how we planned it.
This one should be a quick one.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Oh, you want to do that
Yeah.
one? All right, we can do that one. Where did I put it? What is the last supersonic airliner used for commercial flight?
There have been supersonic airliners used for commercial flight.
Yes,
The Concorde?
there were two. The Concorde is correct. That's seconds for Triv. Its final flight occurred in 2003. It's kind of tragic that we had supersonic airliners and then just they don't. We were just like, eh.
Where is the Concorde produced?
The Concorde was, I think it was like a joint French and English thing,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Apparently, there are companies allegedly working on new ones. Don't know if that's ever going to happen, but
Yeah, the big problem is they got to direct the sonic boom up.
yeah, because noise is the biggest factor.
The other one was the Tupolev Tu-144, which only used commercial service. It was only used for commercial flights till 1983, and then I think NASA used it for research for a while.
Oh yeah, it did also have heating issues because I mean, when you're going so fast, you're gonna heat up. So, but it went New York to Paris or London, and a lot faster than you could today.
I believe also like the moment it got introduced, New Yorkers were just like, we have to ban this thing. It's so loud.
What city is home to the oldest subway system in the world?
Oldest subway system.
Oldest subway. And this is specifically a city, right?
Yes.
It feels like I should know this.
Is it London?
It is London.
It is.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that
god.
makes sense. That makes sense.
10
Should've just
seconds for
guessed.
Dynam. The Metropolitan Railway opened in 1863.
I'll be honest, that was a very random guess from me.
I mean, they
You know,
do a lot of old stuff.
the second oldest subway system.
Is it also in London?
Yeah.
All right.
Let me just check to make sure I remember this correctly.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Yes. Okay, I did remember it correctly. Do you know the it's not the second oldest subway is not the second oldest metro system though.
All right.
'Cause the second oldest subway is the Budapest Metro, but the second oldest transit system is the Chicago L.
So is Chicago.
It's always Chicago.
Well, no, the second oldest subway would be the I was looking for Budapest. 'Cause I actually forgot that the L was older than the Budapest Metro. Yeah, take that, New York.
How about another train question?
I love trains questions.
What is the commonly used name of the Japanese maglev trains?
Bullet trains?
Yeah. Bullet train or Shinkansen.
10 more seconds for Dynam.
I thought about just requiring the Japanese name, but
I think you should have.
next time. We'll ask it again at some point.
I would have written it like that.
Yeah, but I made it an easy one.
Whatever happened to that like idea of a bullet train that would span the west coast of the United States?
Well, so I believe that Elon Musk and like specifically said that the Hyperloop was a plan to try to stop that from happening. Like verbatim just said it, so you know.
Classic.
Yeah. All right, let's test your VGC knowledge again, but not quite.
Wait.
How many championship points are required to qualify for the 2024 Pokemon TCG World Championship?
300.
No. This is next year's, by the way, not this year's.
Dang it. 200.
Wrong way.
400.
400.
It's not 400.
Closer.
500.
500.
That's how much VGC requires, so you're close.
550.
50.
Nope.
Nope.
600.
It is 600.
That's right.
There we go.
20 seconds for Triv. You know how many it required in 2013? The one that's going on this weekend. Or next weekend.
2013.
300.
That's what I meant. Close.
200.
250.
Less close. 350.
350. Okay.
This varies based. This is in the U.S. This is in the U.S. This is in the U.S. I didn't know it varied based on region.
Oh no.
no.
Oh no, I didn't know.
It's okay. Trev got it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can't complain about region-specific questions when the person out of the region gets it
Of
right.
course.
Haha.
Clearly.
True.
Not ready for more types? I know you were. This was submitted by Captain Sparky. What are the 3 pure flying type Pokemon?
Could you repeat that question? Sorry.
What are the 3 pure flying type Pokemon?
Tornadus.
The one was Oh, damn it.
That's right. That's one of
This is
them,
one.
I forgot to bulk buy here.
One is Arceus flying form, right?
I mean,
Yes, but
yeah, fine.
yeah,
Technically correct
Technically
is the best kind of
correct,
correct.
I'll take it. I take it.
3
Is
pure flying
Squawkabilly
type
pure
without.
flying?
I think that's normal as well.
It is normal.
Everything is always normal.
Honestly,
Seriously.
the other 2 are both in Gen 8.
You know your Gen 8 birds.
I don't.
I will remember them as soon as I feed this Carbostar to Flamigo. Gen 8 birds that are pure flying. Wait. Rookity?
As one of them.
That's not normal flying?
Oh,
Wait, no, it can't.
It is just flying.
Wait,
It is
because
just
it's
flying.
the steel type. Which means, oh shoot, what's the other name? Oh no. It's Corvus something, I know that. Rookity.
Squire?
it is Corvusquire.
Corvusquire is the other one.
There you go.
That's 10 seconds for Dynam, 5 seconds for Triv.
5 seconds.
Yeah, 'cause
5 per answer.
and hey, you might have noticed that question was submitted by a viewer. If you want to submit your questions and have them show up here, you can type !think fast in chat to learn more. We have a form. Sometimes we go through and we look through. Actually, pretty often we go through because we like to pull up viewer questions. We think it's fun. You all tend to ask things that we wouldn't have known.
I know a
So
lot of stuff.
you all know so much stuff. My one suggestion is to try to ask stuff that is not the show we just put on.
True.
Because more likely we'll pick it. Thanks to everyone who submits questions. It's very fun to see we learned so much
Yeah.
from the viewers submitted questions. And it's good that finally somebody learned something on this show.
All right. We don't have too much longer in the run, do we?
No,
No,
it's
not
just, we're going through quiz time right now, and then it's the E4 and champ.
That means we got to pick up the question pace, huh?
You got to kind of pick up the questions here.
All right.
Let's do this one.
Okay.
The World Solar Challenge is an annual solar-powered car race occurring in what country?
What country is really good with solar power?
I would actually think something like Saudi Arabia or United Arab Emirates. Just where there's
It is
a lot
not.
of sun.
You're on
It's
the
not?
right line of thinking, though.
Okay.
There is a lot of sun there, but that is not the right place.
Egypt.
No. Wrong part of the world.
Ah, okay.
Argentina?
Australia.
It is Australia.
Australia is correct.
Oh, nice.
20 seconds for Trev.
You got a lot of space to zoom around on solar power, I guess.
I went west, you went east.
Now that we've started asking all the transit questions, this trivia times are very close.
Yeah.
I'm about to go into the fight here. Do you want to go to a break or is it just go time?
We can finish up the run. I think we're good.
All right.
I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, the
Just wanted to
Kind of
ask.
awkward to go to break and then have like 15 minutes left to run or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
I think we'll play it out.
solar challenge has to go north to south Australia, all on solar power.
Yeah, this is like the
right.
one dangerous fight. So save me before it. Because
Well, we'll just rapid fire questions throughout this entire thing.
you know,
Okay.
go for
To
it.
make sure you're really focused.
Let's go.
What is the only legitimate method to obtain safari balls to the player's permanent inventory?
In current gen,
Ever.
ever, only legitimate way
You can
to-
buy them.
in the
right?
inventory.
What?
To get them in your inventory.
oh, okay.
The Porto Maranata auction.
I don't think you can get them there, can you? If so, then that's also valid.
I don't
but I don't
know.
think you can
I
get
will
them there.
take a look.
Please do check, because that's the only thing I can think of right now.
They are unavailable in
Okay.
Scarlet Violet.
The Cramomatic in Isle of Armor doesn't give Safari Balls, does it?
It does.
It does.
Okay.
Let's go.
20 seconds for Datum. It is the Cramomatic.
I don't even know what that is.
I
never
the
heard
only
of
reason
it.
why I know that is because I was talking to Spider about like Isle of
Okay.
Armor don't get Urshifu stuff the other day. I think Gavin as well.
That's you put items into the Cramomatic and out comes a different item.
Neat. Oh,
By the way, Cramorant got confirmed for the DLC today, and I'm super stoked.
That's exciting. We need more birds.
I dodged this Stone Edge. I'm kind of hoping that I can dodge the Stone Edge on Nimona 6 as well.
I just got the normal fight.
Let's keep this. Let's keep it going. In
Yes.
what country is the world's longest domestic flight? Thank you to Xeno Veritas for sending this one in.
Russia.
Longest.
Not Russia.
China.
Nope.
Brazil?
Nope.
Canada.
Nope.
Nope.
The
United
US.
States.
No.
Nope.
What country does have a lot of... Do like...
Real think fast heads will know the answer to this one.
all right.
Antarctica?
No.
Australia.
Nope.
Somewhere in Australia.
India?
Nope. This is kind of a trick question. It's technically correct.
The UK.
No.
Okay.
I think you're on the right line of thinking with that, though.
France.
It is France.
Probably to like
Right.
French Guiana or something.
Oh, yeah.
It is Paris, France, and Papiti in French Polynesia, which is a French territory, so technically still
Nice.
domestic.
Technically domestic is the best kind of domestic question.
Maybe?
25 seconds for Trev. Which coincidentally puts your trivia bonuses equal.
Ooh.
Oh, where are
It's so
we?
weird how that It's so weird how that happens.
Very coincidental.
Let's do you just want to give us this one?
What is the highest selling automobile of all time?
The Beetle?
Beetle is second place.
Beetle is second.
Ooh. It's a Ford car?
It's not a Ford.
Okay. Highest selling automobile of all time. my knowledge of cars, again, is exactly the same as my knowledge of everything else other than Pokemon.
It's a Japanese make.
Hyundai? A Hyundai
No.
something?
I think Hyundai. Honda or the other one?
Toyota?
Hyundai is Korean, by the way.
Yeah, Hyundai is.
I apologize.
How could you?
What am I doing here? There we go.
Again, I do not know cars.
It is one of those two you mentioned earlier.
Wow. Sadly, I didn't know
Honda
that was.
Accord? Honda
The
Civic.
Accord. No.
It's not either of those. You're on the
And
right
it's-
track, though.
And it's not the Reliant Robin.
Unfortunately, no.
It's not the
It's not the
Reliant
PLP 50
Robin.
either. It should be.
Honda. Literally all.
You're not on the right track in terms of Honda. You're on the right track in terms of the type of car you're guessing. It was a four-door sedan.
Toyota Prius. Is that the one?
Not a
It's not a
Prius.
Prius.
I just hit double kick on Bronze Song. Hopefully this is fine.
I don't think it is.
Is it not?
It is not fine.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's close. Oh, that has to be a range.
Well, I guess I will reload at Rika.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Did you not say for puppy?
We gotta ask more questions. Go. Name more cars.
Well, the answer to that one was the Toyota Corolla, which has sold over
Corolla.
50
Corolla, got it.
million units. In second place is the Beetle at 21 million. So that's a big gap there.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah, this one.
According to its designer, Mana Ibe, what was her goal when designing Stunfisk?
Make a pancake.
You are extremely close.
Honestly, no, I'll give you
All
it.
right. Is to make the flattest Pokemon ever.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
20 for Dynam.
Hey, all you watching? Happy Flat Friend Friday
Happy Flatbread Friday.
On
on Tuesday.
Remember when I said that I have a bunch of red text and I gloss over red text sometimes? Yeah, that was one of the red texts I glossed over.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's fine. We'll still be underestimate, right?
Of course.
I think we will. Actually, I hope so.
With your
We're
trivia
gonna be
bonus, of course you will.
Yeah, I'm sure we will.
Havana, Cuba.
It'll be fine.
Havana, Cuba contains auto rickshaws, or tiny motorized taxis, that are the shape of what fruit?
Bananas.
No.
No.
Some sort of melon.
It is round, but it's not a melon.
I'm
Orange.
glad you answered this because I didn't know.
It's not
It's
an
not an
orange.
orange.
Grapefruit.
No.
No.
Not a citrus either.
Okay.
It's round, a durian.
No.
It's not a durian.
Wait, it's not. Well, no, that's not.
Ooh, Chad doesn't know this one.
A round fruit that is
Never
not a
mind.
melon or a citrus fruit.
It's tropical.
It is
It is
tropical.
tropical. Coconut.
It is coconut.
That is right.
Yeah. Oh, that
I need this.
20 seconds for Dynam.
They're called cocoa taxis.
know what they're called?
Oh.
Okay, you do know what
You
they're
know
called
they're
now.
But like they're yellow, so like they don't like look like a coconut, but I guess they're like vaguely in the shape. I don't really see it, but that's what they say, so I'll believe them.
All right, just gotta get past the Stone Edge again.
Oh. So I just set up to +4 on this drop here. So usually you only have to go to +2, but this fight is another fight with Intimidate in it. And so I have to compensate by just setting up one more X attack.
And I need to compensate for accidentally pressing double kick on Poppy with more trivia questions. So go, go, go.
All right. Good segue. In what country is the home of the first ski-through McDonald's?
Ski
through Austria.
No.
Would have been fun.
Nepal.
No.
No.
Norway.
No.
Sweden.
Mongolia.
Yes.
It is Sweden.
Sweden.
Sweden is right. 20 seconds for Trev.
Nice.
These do not look like coconuts.
They really don't, but that's what they're called. So they look like helmets.
I do think. Yeah, they look like racing helmets.
But they're
Like they do look pretty
called
comfy.
Cocoa taxis, so they are officially in a coconut shape. But I don't fully believe it.
Oh, of course I get Clawed Sire Protect the second time around.
Oh no.
I love it here.
Look, I'm just gonna get Poisons on Hassel, and I'm gonna get Stone Edge Grid on Amona 6, and you're right back in it.
Perhaps.
And I'm also
How
not
about
gonna
this
get
one?
Bulk Up on Beta.
Who was the first dark type gym leader in the main series?
Gym leader, specifically.
There hasn't been one.
There has.
There
Piers.
has.
That is incorrect. Piers is right.
Right. Oh god.
20 seconds for
Gen
that. We
8,
would have
it's-
also
it's-
accepted Marnie.
Right.
Is Marnie?
It's just weird that there hasn't been one till Gen 8.
No.
Yeah. Okay, I will auto heal and I will save for Poppy.
Gen 8. It's my weakness.
What are the 2 types to never have been paired with Bug?
Never paired with Bug. Is normal one of them?
Yes, it is.
What's the other one? Surely fairy bugs exist.
That does exist. Cutie Fly, right?
Yeah.
And like Ribombi.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Rabambi. I believe the reason for this is that Game Freak considers them like opposite types.
Psychic?
Which is strange.
It is.
Not psychic.
It is not psychic.
Dark? Wait, do we have
Not
that
dark.
already? No.
Opposite types.
Poison?
Oh.
Weedle is
No,
bug
obviously
poison.
not. Obviously not.
There's a lot
There
of
are a lot
bug
of those.
poison.
Yeah, I realized it as soon as I said it. That did not make any sense. Well. Opposite type to bug.
What's the opposite of a bug?
A not
Dragon.
bug.
I don't know.
It is
A
dragon.
dragon is correct.
Really?
Oh my god.
5 seconds for both of you.
No
Despite,
dragon bugs.
Oh, I thought we got
Closest
five.
thing to a bug dragon is Flygon,
yeah,
but that's
despite dragonflies being a thing,
Yeah.
that's
they
true.
would sooner be dragon flying than dragon bug.
And the fact that there is a dragonfly
Exactly.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
All right, I clicked low kick on the bronze song. We're good.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, isn't that not what you're supposed to do?
It is
Oh,
what
that
it's
is,
supposed to
that
not
is what
supposed
you're
to
supposed to
double
do.
Wait, what did you do last time?
be. Double
Double
kick.
kick.
Because
Double kick. Yeah. Okay.
because bronze song is a heavy Pokemon.
Yeah, he's a beefy bell.
All right. This question has a specific answer, but the generic form of it will be accepted. What food
Okay.
was smuggled on the Gemini 3 space mission by astronaut John Young?
A peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
No.
A sandwich.
It
of
is
some
a
sort.
sandwich. It is a.
You know what type?
Cheeseburger.
Nobody's gonna know what type. It is a corned beef sandwich.
Okay, that's very specific.
So we'll do 25 for Dynam there. It was unapproved by NASA, but he snuck it in his pocket anyways. You know, what are they gonna do? You're already in space.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Are they gonna tell you to come back?
down.
Live a little.
Don't
come
help
on.
me. I will turn this ship around. I think it's been too long since we had another type
Yeah,
question.
I agree.
Sure.
I agree.
What was the last type to receive a Team Go Rocket Grunt type specialist in Pokemon Go?
I'm sorry.
I do not understand any of those words.
Psychic.
So in Pokemon Go, when you fight Team Go Rocket, then the different trainers have like they're different type specialist trainers. Like this is a fire type one. What was
Okay.
the last one they added? Is not psychic.
Fairy.
It is not fairy.
Poison. No, that also doesn't make sense. That's very on brand
It's
again.
not poison.
Steel. I don't know.
It is
Steel's
steel.
right.
Okay.
10 seconds for Triv. I don't know why Steel was last, I guess,
Yeah, I don't know.
but
What is the name of the professor in Pokemon Home?
Oh.
Thank you, Kate Turpy, for sending in this question.
I think I read that name exactly once.
Likewise. It begins with a B?
I don't know, does it?
That's it?
I only like booted up Pokemon Home when we were testing out like moving terror types when Scarlet Violet incorporated home support, and I just do not remember the name now.
It is a type of tree.
Oh, okay.
Which is not as, which, is less of a hint than it used to be
Yeah.
True.
as of Gen 9.
It is
I guess kind of as of Gen 8, sort of, but not really.
there is a relation to another professor that already exists and is well known.
I think he's related to Professor Oak. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Go on.
Professor Grand Oak?
That's right.
That is right.
Oh my gosh.
20 seconds for Dynam.
What?
Rand Oak is right.
That's interesting.
Like, wait, just add on a word. Very original.
I mean, if
I
I
love
was going to
this
ask, how are they related? I don't really think it's Oak's grandfather, but
Probably not.
definitely not. Oh. All right, go for it.
What is the name of a cable railway with 2 counterbalanced carriages that travels up and down a slope?
A gondola?
It is not a gondola, because a gondola is this is not a like aerial sort of tramway type thing, which is what a gondola is. It's not technically an aerial tramway, but they're related.
The cable car. No.
It is a type of cable car.
Yeah.
Type of cable car, 2 counterbalancing carriages.
When one goes up, the other goes down, essentially.
Whoa, kind of like cause and
okay.
A
effect.
seesaw gondola.
It is not a seesaw gondola.
This one's pretty difficult. If you don't already know.
Unless you played Psychonauts 2, in which case there's like 1,900 voice lines about it.
Huh.
Yeah. I just sat there and listened to all the voice lines about this one specific thing. It was very enjoyable.
I know people who have played Psychonauts too.
Phone a friend real quick. I guess this helps if you know Latin. It is
Yeah.
vaguely a Latin word.
Ad Astra per cable car.
Is it the that's an elevator type that has a Latin name, but I kind of don't think it's the same for this kind of cable car.
Don't think so.
I always forget there's another fight after Gita.
Yeah.
Yes.
I always like,
Spoilers.
whenever I'm like watching this run, I'm like, oh, they're almost done. Wait a minute.
Oh, wait,
Nope.
there's more.
There is more.
All right. Answer to this is a unicular
Funicular.
Okay.
railway.
They call them that because they're so fun.
Yeah.
It's actually, no, it's because it's from the Latin funiculus, the diminutive for funis or rope. And now that you know what a funicular is, you'll see them everywhere.
Will you?
Yeah. It's like
No, they're not that
They're
common.
all over the
like
place.
aglets.
True.
Exactly.
We've asked about that before.
We have
I
asked about
don't think they got it
before.
right. Disappointing.
Have none of you watched
I know.
Phineas and Ferb?
Exactly.
Think fast.
That's what I
we
was
have.
saying. Roughly
like
what
a-
percent of the world's countries and territories drive on the left?
30.
That's right. 30.
That's right. It's 30.
What?
20 for Dynam.
20 seconds for
It
Dino.
encompasses 35% of the world's population.
That was such a random guess.
Okay.
I need
Yeah,
to
that was-
store here.
Good call.
Wow, okay.
All right, Chad, you gotta get excited. We're almost at the point where Nimona dabs.
Whoa.
Right.
My
Almost.
favorite part. My favorite part of Scarlet and Violet when Nimona dabs.
I do still have to defeat her. Yes, she dabs in defeat.
Don't you?
I also couldn't remember if it was before or after, so I'm glad that we clarified. What 3 generations have no paradox Pokemon based on its new Pokemon? So that is like, what I'm saying there is the Pokemon introduced in this gen, there are no paradox Pokemon based off of them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so like for example, Black and White would be invalid because of Iron, whatever the thing is, Thorns.
Hydreigon.
And Hydreigon.
Yeah.
Again, easily
Yeah.
forgettable for me.
And Brute Bonnet.
But yeah.
True. Gen 1.
That has.
Gen 1 is
Steam
incorrect.
Internet.
Sandy Shocks.
Gen 6.
Oh, Magneton.
6 is 1.
Gen 6 is correct.
There were 3, right?
Yep.
There were 3.
Okay.
Gen 2.
Gen 7.
7 is correct.
Gen 7 is correct. Gen 2 is incorrect because of Iron Bundle.
Delibird.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
Gen
Delibird.
7. So I'm just going to say Gen 8.
That's right.
That's right. 20 seconds for Triv.
6, 7, and 8.
Can you name one from 3 and 4?
4 is the Iron Valiant, the Gallade one,
Gallade.
right?
Yep.
Or I guess it's for both of them.
3.
The
Roaring
Salamence
Moon,
one.
Salamence. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, Iron Valiant would have counted. Yeah,
For both, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it would count for
for-
both.
For 4, we could have also accepted. Actually, is that the only 4 one? No, surely not.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, I guess. Huh. There's a lot of Gen 5s. More than you maybe would think.
I'm like staring at my splits right now, and this is
That's
like
a-
equivalent to when I did my first D-Rust the other day.
I know. That's the kind of art that they made Bloodurmane be based on Mischievous and not Mismagious.
Yeah.
I think that if I want to remember, the reason for that is because the designer's favorite Pokemon is Mischievous.
Okay.
You know? Yeah.
Which, like, yeah.
Fair.
Makes sense.
If I was a designer, I would probably also sneak my favorite Pokemon into everything.
For sure.
Also, like Screamtail is based on just Jigglypuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me
That's
a
I'm so
Jigglypuff.
glad that they just let Jigglypuff just like go feral.
Go off.
just go berserk.
Aren't you tired of being nice, Jigglypuff?
Aren't you tired of putting people to sleep? Now you can kill them.
That's what the marker is for in the anime.
True.
I just crit as Pathra, so
Oh,
I
no.
get extra attacks.
I also didn't.
What are the only?
Go ahead.
What are the only 2 pseudo legendary evolutionary lines that are not part dragon type?
Pseudo evolution lines not part dragon.
Tyranitar.
That's one.
That's one of them. Any ideas for the second?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
See, we got the Dragonite line. We got something in Gen 2.
We already got the Gen 2 one.
Gen 2,
Yeah.
that's right.
I'm blanking on the later pseudo legendaries.
Gen 4 was like,
That was Garchomp.
yeah, Garchomp. We got Salamence for Gen 3.
Then 5 had Hydreigon, so that's Dragon again.
You did skip over
Gen
one.
8.
Is there more than one?
There's the dab. There's the dab. There's the dab.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't even highlight the dab. I was too deep into the question.
And then you can see a Drifloon. It's the best cutscene they've ever made.
Nimona dabs, and that's a Drifblim. They're also Larry, so
Also Larry.
And Larry.
just all good
Fan
things.
service.
The Gen 3 has a lot of pseudo legendaries. There's your hint.
Right, okay.
Okay.
And 3.
Like, okay, so Salamence line is Dragon, Flygon line is Dragon.
What classifies as a pseudo legendary then?
It's kind of nebulous.
Like would freaking the
It's base stat total related, I believe.
the normal type one with Truant.
It is
Slacking.
not.
No, that is not a pseudo. That is not a
slacking
pseudo
line,
legendary.
no.
I that's base stats. Those base
does
stats are
have
pretty
base
high.
stats.
That's true.
This line is returning in the DLC. That was revealed today.
Okay.
I was asleep for that.
Time is coming up for me, by the way. When there's going to be a title card here, when the border of the title card disappears. That's time. So time.
All right. GG.
GG's. Thank you.
But it doesn't end there. You can still gain time until the last run is done.
All right.
This is true.
If I was the champion of Ruby and Sapphire.
I would have this
Oh,
Pokemon
Metagross.
personally.
Oh,
There you go.
Right.
10
The
seconds
big one.
for Trev.
I'll be honest, I completely forgot we were asking a question at that point.
If I was Steven Stone.
Your time lined up with my Gita fade out, by the way.
Neat.
Stone. Whoa. Sorry, I didn't mean to dox. I like this one, but it's really mean.
This one's mean.
It's
You know what?
It's
We'll
really
ask
bad.
it next
It's a really
time.
bad question.
Okay.
Okay, we'll save it. We gotta save it for we have Pokemon runners who are more Gen 7 savvy.
Yeah.
Understandable.
This one's also
Yeah,
a mean
I'm
one,
not
but I
one of
still like
those.
it.
Alright, do this one then.
What location is erroneously considered a military zone in Pokemon Go, and thus will not spawn any Pokemon? This one's like world politics heavy, so
Yeah.
it's not just like a random mall in New York or something. It has a lot of meaning.
I'm just going to have to ask here upfront, is it in the US?
It is not in the US.
Okay,
No.
good.
But it's considered to be a military zone by Pokemon Go and thus doesn't spawn Pokemon. Is it in Australia?
No.
I was going to say like Israel or something.
It is between the US and Australia.
Whoa.
Wow.
It's larger than a robin.
So
The Vatican?
No. That would be kind of funny
be
though.
quite funny. Yeah. So it's not Israel.
No.
Okay. Just wanted to
It
double check.
is. It's not far from there though.
Palestine.
No. It's a little bit further.
Syria? I don't know.
You're getting closer.
Turkey? That doesn't make sense. Armenia?
You're actually very close with Turkey in a way.
In a way.
Kazakhstan?
No.
Kosovo?
Nope.
That's the other side of Turkey.
All right, y'all. Let's
Just
talk
Russia?
about Turkey geopolitics.
Yeah, Armenia, Georgia,
Nope. That's getting further away.
Azerbaijan.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm just
Iraq.
trying to make sure that I X attack here.
What is between Turkey and the Middle East? Kind of.
Yeah, Syria, Iraq, Iran.
What if it wasn't a mainland country?
Ooh, Cyprus.
Okay. What about Cyprus?
The Turkish part of Cyprus.
It borders it.
Just general Cyprus, the state of Cyprus.
It's
right.
a part of Cyprus.
Oh, the demilitarized zone in Cyprus, or
Yeah. I'll give it for that.
wait,
It is.
There's also a British port or something. I
Yeah.
think?
So it is officially the United Nations buffer zone, where it's
Right.
not. It's kind of like between the disputed territory of
Yeah.
like Turkish Cyprus and like the country of Cyprus. There's kind of like a. I think it is British owned, or at least like British occupied. So apparently that's you can't catch Pokemon there. So 15
Alright,
seconds
well, if I ever
for
visit
Trev.
there, I'll make sure to not load Pokemon Go. Stone Edge miss, so nothing really goes wrong in this fight. I just have to swap over to Wing Attack for the Meowscarada. Thankfully. No
You know what's
dropped
best about
inputs.
this being the first ever race of Victory Road?
What
The
is
first ever double dab followed up by a Drifloon.
it? Yeah.
That's beautiful.
I mean, have there ever been any full game races?
That kind of has on a hotfix show very soon after the release. I think Etchy and Etiquette did something with the full game, but it wasn't like
Oh
80%.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like as many. Was there as like many badges as you could get?
Yes.
Yeah.
What was it? I don't remember what show it was.
I also don't remember what it was.
I don't know.
Some show.
All right. Coming up on
It
time
might
for
have just
Dynam,
been a
right?
one-off. I don't.
After
What's that?
coming up on time for you soonish.
Yeah,
Alright.
it'll be when the card fades out at the end.
We can do one more quick question then.
One more quick question.
Let's go.
Go for it, May.
What is the busiest airport what was the busiest airport in terms of total passenger traffic in 2022? Sick dab.
Thanks, Nimona. In terms of traffic, was it in Tokyo?
It is not in Tokyo.
I don't know, Heathrow.
No.
It is not Heathrow.
Did LAX?
It is not LAX.
JFK?
It is an American airport. It is not JFK.
An American airport, okay. Well, New York.
Classic TF American bias.
Classic. New York?
No.
It is not New York.
Well, is the airport in the US?
It is a major hub airport.
The one in
Houston?
No.
Atlanta?
It is Atlanta.
Atlanta's correct.
Nice.
30 seconds for Triv. Triv getting all of the American
Honestly.
related questions right.
Seriously.
Which makes us look better, so thank you.
Time's coming up in now. Time.
Perfect timing.
GG.
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 If you're curious, the busiest outside of the United States is Dubai International in 5th place.
Good to
A
know.
lot of busy American airports,
Yeah.
but not so busy that we can't give you some time to do some shout outs.
Well, go ahead, Dynam.
Sure. Well, thanks for everybody here. Thanks to me and Swiss for having me on. Thanks, Trev, for racing me twice in one day.
Yes.
Which is really cool. Shout outs to the Switch Pokemon Discord server. You can find lots of good resources and lots of good people to help you there. And if you want to find me places, I am on Twitch at Dynam_. I do a lot of Pokemon speedruns and among other things. Triv, go ahead.
Yeah, all right. I also want to thank Susan May for having me on. And you can find me at Twitch under this name, Travaria. I'm tagged under in the stream title. And definitely think about joining the community. I maintain the public notes for this particular category. So if you have any questions about the run, feel free to approach me. I'm very happy to talk about it and explain some things. Yeah, that's it for me.
Trev, if there was a place that people wanted to see you run this, maybe a different category of this.
Right. I totally forgot about that. I'm also going to be running Starfall Street, a different single story run of Pokémon Scarlet, at Flame Fatales later this month. That's exciting.
Check that out. It should be it's about in a week and a half. Thank you both of you for being on our show, answering our silly questions. Would you like to know your final times?
Yes.
Please.
In second place, Dynam with a 2:19.16.2. And in first place, Triv with a 2:12.36.4.
That sounds very nice because it would be world record.
If
Again?
only.
Like we always say.
You just gotta convince the leaderboard mods to accept think fast adjusted times.
Yep.
We like to leave our guests with a little challenge, and it's at the end. And that is to convince your leaderboard mods to change the rules to benefit, specifically being on our show. It's really a win-win for both you and us. So,
Yeah.
just thank you all for hanging out with us, for learning, for becoming a Pokemon champion, and for listening to these final few announcements before we head off to our next show.
If you missed out on any of our other Hotfix shows or past events, be sure to check out the VODs at youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick. Your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits cheered on the GDQ Twitch channel help support Games Done Quick Hotfix. Please consider subscribing if you enjoy the daily speedrunning content. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to press the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel. Also, go to twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick if you're interested in looking at our live content. Stay tuned after this for your regularly scheduled programming today, with RNG coming up next, followed by Time Capsule.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Don't forget to think